Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Goodest cast. And on this episode, we have Julian Jacobs and Ryan Kado, founders of Drift Team Animal Style, founders of Super D, and we're going to talk about the history of them meeting in tandem battle at Thunder Drift in the 2000s and the origins of Animal Style. We go all the way through chronologically, talk about the parking lot video up to what they're doing today. We talk about Super D, how that was founded. We talk about what it takes to put on these events, the driver selection, the grueling effort that it takes to bring drivers from another country. C's Garage coming all the way from New Zealand to drive Super D at Apple Valley Speedway, November 7th through the 9th, 2025. It's going to be crazy. Ryan and Julian are putting this thing together and trying to bring back that energy from the 2016 Super D Matsuri that changed the West Coast forever. As you can see, I'm super deep in Super D prep myself. I'm sitting between this engine and an empty engine bay. All the boys are rebuilding their cars. We talk about that on the podcast too. That being said, we have restocked the Goodest Coast store. I got new Naboris, 2 different designs. We got a bunch of shirts in stock. Head on over and run it up. Help me get to Super D. Go get yourself some high quality shirts and stickers or whatever. It makes a big difference and help keeps this thing going. So appreciate you guys. Goodestco.com, Julian Jacobs, Ryan Kado. Check it out. Also, guys, I totally goofed and didn't plug my mic in. I did my best to fix it. I hope you guys can still enjoy it. But to be honest, this podcast is all about the guests anyway, and you can hear them great. So run it up. Now that we're doing this podcast already, well, Super D is coming up, and your car isn't close to done, and your car isn't close to done, and my car isn't close to done.
Thanks for reminding me.
You're welcome. Let's talk about like the original Super D Matsuri and like kind of how that all came together, because I think that just at the last event I was at, I had 4 people come up to me talking about Super D and how it like changed drifting for them.
I mean, it changed drifting for us, I think.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it started out like as just like the little skid pad series, right?
Yeah.
Did we do that first before Matsuri?
Yeah.
It did it so long ago, I don't remember.
It was 10 years ago.
Yeah. It was more or less like we wanted to drive events that would run a specific way with a specific kind of track layout, and it was really hard to find. So it made more sense to just run it ourselves. And that's how Super D happened.
Yeah, and then I think we always kind of wanted to do something bigger or competition related, and then just the opportunity came to get Naoki there with us, and yeah, it happened. I mean, we were working with the right people, and it just lined up. And he came to Thunder Hill first and blew our minds there. And I don't think we weren't ready for all of that. It all just right place at the right time, right people, and we were obviously Naoki fanboys for many years, and that was like what shaped everything about Animal Style.
Yeah, when he came over here, it was an eye-opener for a lot of people, because like for us, we always looked up to him, and like Julian said, we based our team like on his team, like for the most part, and getting to experience driving with him at Thunder Hill, which is cool because that's where we always grew up driving and whatnot. So we have a good like background to use, right? Of information to know like how he's driving. Like, oh, it's not just because we don't know the track that he's better than us or something like that. Like, so it's like a good clean slate, I guess you'd say. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but you get what I'm trying to say. Yeah.
I don't think there was ever...
It's a good reference.
There was never any doubt that he was going to come and not be ridiculous. But
yeah, it was good to have him come to our home track to see like to have him throw down just on that little skid pad and just get even more of an eye opener of like, oh shit, this is a different level. And then go to Grange and then share that experience with everybody else who was there. Which with everybody from like, grassroots dudes all the way up to FD pros. And there was also other international guests too, like other Japanese drivers came with him.
That was the second one. The first one was just him.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah. Man, what year was the first one?
2016.
So it's almost 10 years.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah.
In our 20s.
We definitely learned a lot with event hosting and working with other people and cars. Like it definitely, I was like, oh, my car sucks. But it was still like, we've probably talked about this before, but I guess it's good to go over it again. Like, he came and it opened up so many people's eyes, but I was still like hanging on to the low car thing. So it was like, oh, I want an S13. I had already wanted to switch to an S13, but then that event, the first Matsuri, just like solidified that. And then I imported the Sylvia, parted out the S14 so I could afford it. And from there, like kept that car pretty low still. I was like, oh, I can just make it faster, make it a bit more simple, not do all the like subframe geometry changes and shit. And it like felt sick, but I was also switching to right-hand drive. And then sending the car to Mahon is really what changed everything, because it's a totally different frame of reference.
Yeah.
Like having him here was like mind blowing for the driving, but then it was like sending that car over to Mahon. I was like, oh, I can't even fucking drive this thing. It was like, it was horrible.
I mean, it's probably like an insane 3 years. You did Super D Matsuri, bring Hockey over, all the planning for that, get him a car to drive, let alone like organize this big event. Then the next year, ship the cars to Japan and go drive Mahon and have an event at Mahon. And then the following year, do Super D Matsuri again.
Oh yeah, totally. That's all a big old blur, honestly. That shit was crazy. Like you're saying, like sleepless nights and just crazy missions, strapping cars into containers, fucking hanging them up on the ceiling with steel belts and shit. Like that was wild.
Yeah, I drove that S13 like twice or three times and then blew up the motor, and it had to go in a container like a week later.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and my shit went there. I had to borrow the motor from Naoki's USA Super D car and throw that in my car. And I basically just did like shakedown donuts in the alley of the shop in Oakland, and then just went straight onto the boat. So like the shakedown was at like D course in Mahon after it got to Japan.
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah, it was pretty sick though.
Yeah, have you ever watched back the videos from that? Like on the Animal Style channel?
Long time ago.
It's like all cell phone clips, like our videos still are most of the time. But yeah, it's just us like completely sleep deprived. And
oh yeah,
it's kind of fun to watch it back though. That was a crazy like couple weeks.
Yeah, I mean, I was like, people weren't really, people were going to Japan from like Australia and like UK and stuff, but like there weren't like a ton of Americans going to Japan at the time, and definitely nobody like shipping cars.
Yeah, like Joel had lived over there. He was way before that, actually.
Yeah, he lived with Streeter.
Yeah,
like they were roommates. And that was like, yeah, I think before like a lot of the Kiwis and Australians went over there. But like, yeah, as far as like Americans go, and then also like shipping cars, pretty unheard of.
Come on down to Tweed Auto Garage. Get yourself your dream car today with only 17,000 easy payments of $69.99. Tweed Auto Garage. Are you looking to import your dream car Tweed Auto Garage can help you find that perfect JDM car you've always wanted. They're an exporter based in the Kansai area of Japan. Jordan Tweedy runs it, and he's an amazing driver. We've known him a long time. I actually bought my S14 from him. You guys got to go check him out. With the exchange rates right now, you're going to get yourself a deal. So head on over to Tweed Auto Garage, tell them we sent you, and pick out your dream car today. Golden Era Engine Lab. Guys, my friend Nacho is starting his engine building business. He's been building engines for well over a decade, but now he's offering his services to you. He put together this beautiful 1J sitting next to me. He's a big KAT guy. He's done pretty much most of the KATs in Northern California. And if you're looking for a solid engine builder who's got attention to detail, he's your man. So go check him out, Nacho, at Golden Era Engine Lab.
Speaking of which, for the people who don't know the origin of Animal Style.
Oh man, we got to do this again.
You did it 5 years ago. You got to do it one more time. Now you guys are here together. So.
Oh, true.
We just, yeah. What, you want us to tell you what is the origin of the name?
Not just the name, but like, you know, how can it be like you guys started it? This is your whole thing.
How do we start it? From battling each other?
Yeah, it started with skid pad comps at Thunder Hill, Thunder Drift. I was using Phoebe's car for one round. I used Al's car for another round. Ryan was like a little kid and showed up with his Hachi in a trailer. And I was like, who the fuck is this kid? How old were you? Like 16?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was maybe 18 or 19. And yeah. Oh, yeah. So it was supposed to be solo runs only.
Oh, yeah.
And then they couldn't decide a winner. So they had us tandem. That was at the first round, I think.
Yeah. I don't remember what round.
It was the first one.
That was the first time they had like a tandem battle happen.
Yeah.
Thunder Drift?
Yeah.
Thunder Drift. Yeah.
First ever tandem battle at Thunder Hill was when we met.
It might have been the first tandem drifting, honestly.
Maybe.
I don't remember.
No, it couldn't have been.
I think it was just the first battle. Yeah.
Yeah. And then
It was in like 2008.
I think Ryan won the first one.
I don't remember, honestly.
I think Ryan won. And then the second round, it happened again. And then the final turned into tandem battles. I think the comp turned into tandem battles after that first round.
Like they're just like, let's just do it this way.
Yeah.
Dude, that's so long.
And then
You have a good memory. Or I have a bad memory.
I don't have a good memory. I think yours is just worse than mine.
Fuck.
Yeah, round 2, it happened again. And we were going one more time a bunch too. Like it was just constantly battling and doing one more times. And like they couldn't decide between us. Pretty sure Ryan won this series, but you know.
Are you still salty about it?
No, of course not. You know, I was like switching cars throughout rounds, so Ryan had an advantage.
Yeah, he only had 300 horsepower.
300 horsepower? Nah. I was in a KA and then a stock SR.
Oh yeah, you were in both. Wait, no, it was that Champagne S14. Was
No.
that Phoebe's?
I didn't have that car until the next year.
I just remember you being in the
Phoebe's
in the flat black hatch.
Yeah,
Al's
one
car,
was
right?
Phoebe's and one was Al's. They were both
there was two?
flat black hatches.
I didn't even realize there was two different ones. I thought they were the same car.
Yeah.
That's funny.
What year is this? Like
2009.
2009. Yeah.
Yep. And then we started playing Forza online.
Oh yeah.
And I had my little Microsoft wheel in my lap.
This is before there was like 900-degree wheels.
Oh yeah.
You could get like a Mad Catz, which was like it was just like a spring loaded, or you could get like the Microsoft wheel, which was still just like 180 in each direction, but it had
not even 180.
some force feedback to it, and it had like the Xbox buttons on it. Anyway, we're Forza nerds. We would just stay up all night tandem battling each other. Like we just do a lap of like Tsukuba drifting the whole thing, and then just like switch and do it again. Just do that like till we our eyes were bleeding.
Just like torturing Phoebe with the zoot, zoot, zoot sound of the wheel and us like yelling at each other. Dude, sick.
You're like roommates. You're like in your bedroom.
Yeah.
Like Phoebe's probably trying to go to sleep.
Yeah. 100%.
Then Al would hop on too.
God, we did that so much. And then from there, it was like, I don't remember how like the inspiration from Burst came into it. I think maybe like through Part Shop Max, because Martin had like translated a bunch of Dory 10 articles of Burst.
Oh yeah.
And I think we like got inspired through that. Well, there was also like Burst videos on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
And that was always the sickest thing. But then it was like,
you were reading about the setups and stuff.
The setups, and then like talking about the driving, and they were talking about how they want to touch but not crush. And we're like, oh, we need to like hit each other with our cars.
Yeah.
And then the first time we touched our cars together was actually on the full course. I don't remember if it was, I think it was in ProAm.
When we were both in S14s?
Yep.
I think I remember that.
Yeah.
You were in the Champagne.
That's when I was in the KS14.
That thing was sick.
That was the S14 that you had for
the
whole time.
Yeah. Got that from my homie Roberto. It was his car for a bit while I was driving it. So I was doing events. I just like everyone would let me drive their cars. I don't remember why at that point I didn't even have my own car.
Probably finances.
Yeah, I don't remember. I was a dumb kid selling phones at Costco.
Sick.
Yeah.
Flipping Motorola Razors so you could go through.
Yep, phones and other things. Then what, dude? Do you remember?
Dude, I'm trying to remember. Like how
Ryan.
it mainly just came from drifting together all the time, IRL, right? Drifting online. We played a lot of Forza. We started playing LFS.
Oh,
yeah. But LFS, we never played it online.
No, we just played like at each other's house and stuff. Yeah. When we started, because we came up with the name like over the phone, I think. Yeah. We were trying to think of names like, because we were talking about how Team Burst started as Burst Style. So we're like, I think he came up with the idea like we should make a drift team, like because Burst like has a whole team and they drift together and tandem together and like push each other to get better and have like similar, all have purple cars, like their own liveries and shit, but like matching styles. So we thought that was really cool.
Yeah, that wasn't really like a thing yet.
Yeah,
like no one was really doing that here except for like, I mean, who else? Like a couple Chicago people and.
Yeah, I don't know if there was any like matching teams yet. Well, there was like the Pink Godzilla guys.
Yeah,
they were big inspiration for me. Like browsing Zilvia and shit. Yeah. But yeah, aside from that, there was definitely like crews, in Chicago and East Coast, but I don't think they really had matching cars. And nobody was really trying to drive like Japan style. It was all just drifting back then. Like,
yeah.
Everyone was inspired by Japan because that was the only like drifting you could find, but nobody was like trying to drive that style. It was everyone just kind of trying to figure out how to control their car.
Really, yeah.
I shouldn't say that. There probably were people trying to drive like Japan style.
Well, that was like Matt and Tommy for me. Those are the two of the guys that were like a big inspiration too.
For sure. Matt Powers, big inspiration. Yeah, both of those guys.
Yeah.
What else?
So yeah, we were talking about burst style being a team and wanting to do something like that.
I don't know if they called it burst style, but they had stickers that said burst style
or something along those lines. Like he in his internet research, like, he would find these things and like just sifting through the dark web of drifting.
Yeah.
But anyways,
what you had to do back then.
Yeah, but he would always like a compliment he would always use. He'd always be like, bro, you drive like an animal. Like he would say that to people, right? Oh, you're driving like an animal. And so I started saying that to him. And I was like, it would be a cool name? Animal style. Because that describes the driving. Like that's how you describe people's driving. Like I see that as being fitting, like animal style. And then we're like, oh, that sounds kind of cool. And then we were
like, nah, that's stupid because it's like in and out. But then it was like, oh, it kind of fits because burst style.
Yeah.
I kind of forgot about that.
Yeah. At first we were like, we didn't even realize about the burger shit. And then it was like, a couple days later, we're like talking about like, we should make stickers. That'd be sick. We could like put animal style stickers on our car. They were like, oh, fuck. What about, we can't do this, dude. In-N-Out's going to shut us down. And then we were like looking into it and it's like, oh no, we're fine. And then we're like, oh, people are going to think it has to do with burgers. So we used to post shit like, we have nothing to do with burgers. But it just kind of fits sometimes I'll go into In-N-Out and I'll forget that I'm wearing my animal style hat. This happened again after Lancaster. It happened again. And I was in In-N-Out and then I'm ordering and I'm just like, as I'm ordering, I realize it and I just start laughing. And the cashier's just like, this guy's on drugs. I was just like, I did it again, dude. I did it. Yeah, I look like an In-N-Out fanboy, which is true. But it's like,
there's nothing worse than going into animal style. Going into animal style shirt on.
Okay, cool, looks at you cool like, shirt, dude.
Yeah, like this guy really likes his grilled onions and sauce and cheese.
I don't even order animal style. I don't even like that.
I like the fries.
The burger has grilled mustard on it, and that can fuck all the way off.
Oh yeah, you're a big mustard hater.
I love animal style on all of it.
No mustard for me.
You get the fries though.
I love the fries.
Animal fries are fire.
Just normal fries.
You don't get animal style fries?
Nope.
Ever?
No.
This man doesn't live the brand.
Oh, yeah. Should we vote him off?
We'll have to talk about it in the group chat, one that he doesn't know about.
I think it's time to step down. I'm about the truth today.
We're also going to paint the car silver.
Oh yeah, the cars were almost. Jason went silver.
Jason's always the one that's ahead of the game, so his car actually got silver.
Is that why his car got silver?
Yeah.
Oh.
And then we were like,
I think it was my fault too. I was like, let's go silver. And then I was like, just kidding. Let's go red.
Yeah. Because I was like, we should go red. And then we ended up agreeing on silver. And then Jason painted silver. And then we went back to red, but we weren't yet painted yet. We didn't paint our cars till like a weekend before the event. Which was Rattle Canned also.
Final bout. The first final bout.
Which is 11 years ago.
The first time we drove the cars was a Thunderhill West day. Remember we did a little skid pad shoot?
Yeah. That was the first day at Thunderhill West when the track was just built.
Yeah, and that was the first time like my car and his car drifted together as Team Animal Style, as both being red. It was pretty sick.
It was no liveries, right?
No liveries, nothing.
No liveries. This we skipped a few years though. Like we were driving together, and then you went.
Oh yeah,
Ryan went and did ProAm, 2 ProAm series at the same time. He was doing Top Drift and Thunder Drift because Thunder Drift started doing ProAm in 2010.
Yep.
2010.
Yep.
And then we weren't even really repping the team yet.
Both of those?
It was more of a fictitious team at the time. Yeah. It was like, we're part of this team, but it doesn't actually exist, but it exists in our minds and our hearts. And on
Forza.
And on Forza.
No, we weren't
repping
it on Forza. We were just playing it all the time.
It's actually a crazy small world too, because there's a lot of people in drifting, in prominent places in drifting right now that like came from that same little circle of Forza drifters.
Yeah. Who else?
Which is pretty interesting. Ryan Literal, Landon.
Yeah, Landon.
I'm sure there's more that I'm forgetting. Actually, my crew chief, Rye, or not my crew chief, my pit crew guy from Formula D, Rye, before we actually met in person,
Captain
we actually
Moore.
played in Forza.
Captain Moore.
And I'm sure there's many. Oh, and then Team Wash was like my Forza drift team that I was a part of when I was like 13. And I actually met those dudes in person at Final Bout 1. So it's like, hey.
So you're like kind of a sim kid.
I'm like
Ryan's
the definition.
Totally
You're like the original
I'm like
sim
generation 1, like proof of concept sim kid.
Whoa.
Yeah.
We're both sim kids.
Yeah.
We're both sim kids.
We went like
I started simming when I was 12.
yeah, I was going super hard on Gran Turismo.
Yeah.
Like
same.
I would spend hours on the controller in Gran Turismo 3 just trying to hit one perfect lap so I could save the replay on my memory card. Like for days.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's how I learned a lot about drifting also. Like a shit ton of Gran Turismo.
Mm-hmm. Gran Turismo was it.
I mean, they had like drift cars in it.
Mm-hmm.
That was
They
like
had,
the
like,
only thing where you
mountain tracks.
Not in 3. There was no drift cars. I think it was 4 was
yeah.
the first drift. But
Well,
the
they
physics
put in-
were shit in 4.
3, they had like Sylvias and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they had drift cars even in 2, like Japanese cars.
Oh, yeah,
like
I just mean
RX-7
like
and shit.
specific.
They didn't
like
have like the
livery
actual
drift
drift
cars.
cars.
E1 cars and
Yeah.
4.
Yeah, there's that FC and something else.
That's why I got a keys wheel. I can't remember what car it was in. Oh, it was the Blitz.
Mm-hmm. The Skyline.
Yeah.
Yeah. Remember that?
Oh yeah,
That was
34
really fucking
fun,
cool.
keys
wasn't it?
wheel, and I was like, that's so sick. That's why I got a keys wheel on my S13.
Remember that? That's sick.
Yeah.
Missed that S13. That thing was cool.
All right. So there was like, we're skipping like the original parking lot video that Hurt did.
That's right.
And you slammed your FD car. And
At some point, Julian decided to have windshield banners made. So like fast forward all the way to I'm in FD now. Julian decides at some point to make windshield banners. So I have an animal style banner on my Z in FD, and he's got one on his primer S14. And I think that was the 2 cars in that first video, right? It was like your car with primer and vinyl, and my car. And we were at Irwindale, I think. Yeah, it was last round. We're at Irwindale, and you had your car there to display in some booth that some company was sponsoring you. Or
Yeah,
something.
I don't know why I displayed it. It was like
It was primer.
vinyl
It was
on primer.
yeah, vinyl on primer.
It's so
Remember that
funny.
whole
If you know where that
Yeah.
came from, that's
Yeah.
where it came from.
People hit me up and they're like, dude, your S14 when it was white. And I'm like, it wasn't white. It was primer gray. I brought it back on Matt's car. Not chrome, but vinyl on primer.
Which car?
On Matt's S14.
Oh, that was
When it was white recently, it was primer with black stickers on it for grid life.
Hey, man, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, whatever.
Sheesh.
People
That's
have to know, you
my
know,
thing, dude.
That's an NorCal spec.
You
Yeah.
just coined it.
Unfortunate.
Unfortunate claim to fame.
Hey, I don't recommend anyone do it. Actually, no, fuck that. Do it. No, don't.
That was desperation.
Temporary, it's fine.
Yeah, you got sponsors. You gotta like show them off. You don't have time to paint it.
Yeah. Shut up, Brian. Hey, hand me one of those beers, dude.
On that.
On that
There
note,
we go.
vinyl on primer just
Yeah.
makes me want to drink alcohol.
Hey, if I show up to Super D with vinyl on primer, there you go. You can reference this.
Hey, dude, if you show up to Super D and
cheers,
all with
dude.
your car, I'm gonna be fucking amazed.
Prepare to be amazed.
Cheers.
Oh, I forgot. We're in California, by the way. This is legal. Gotta hydrate it.
chaser.
Yeah. Got a seasoned mic. That's gonna smell good for the rest of the We were talking about parking lot video.
Yeah, parking lot primer. Ryan slammed FD 350Z.
So my Z was, Hurt was there. Rogie was there. Brandon, wait, was Will at this one too? I don't remember.
Who?
Will?
Rogie?
Was the first one just Hurt?
I think Hurt edited it, right?
So somehow we just decided, like, let's just go to the fucking DNA
was
lot.
there for that one.
And then, it was just Hurt.
It might have just been Hurt.
I think it was for sharking, Street Sharks, right?
Yeah.
It was for Street Sharks.
That was like his brand. He was like kind of starting up.
Yeah. It was for Street Sharks. And your car was all slammed. And my car was like just did Irwindale height. So I slammed it when we got there. And then I found out after like 30 seconds of drifting that I'm not allowed to do that because that car has just like oil lines all over the place underneath it. And I just ripped one of them out. So I just ripped the oil line out and like pissed oil everywhere. So I drifted my car for like 30 seconds. He drifted his car for probably like a minute and 30 seconds. And then something on your car broke.
Oh, no, it didn't break. Did we ever talk about this on the podcast?
You don't remember, right?
I remember when I slid under the trailer and the trailer hit the roof of my car and ripped the roof open.
Yeah, I remember now. Holy shit.
It was like a FedEx trailer or something.
Your car was like really icy on whatever tires you had on there. And you're like, dude, that sound.
I don't know. I don't remember that moment or how I did that, but what a stupid thing to do. I could have taken my head off. Good thing my car was slammed, dude. That saved me.
Yeah.
Whoa.
It ripped the roof and hit the roll cage and dented the main hoop of the cage right above my head.
So basically the real life Fast and the Furious under the semi truck while drifting in a slammed S14.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember that now. Yeah, that was weird. That was scary. I remember being like terrified, like, holy shit. That's right over your head. We're not wearing helmets.
Good thing my car was slammed and I didn't have a helmet on.
Yeah, you're like 6'11".
And then for some event shortly after that, maybe ASB or something, I just filled the dent in the cage with Bondo. If you look closely, it had like a little curve to it, but
no one ever looks that close.
Nah, yeah. I was all stressed about it. No one even looks.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Did you like reskin how'd you fix the roof?
Good question. I think I just left it, put some tape over it or something.
I was gonna say I don't think you did fix it.
Nah.
Yeah, that was the ASB that I drove with you guys.
Wait, No, I definitely fixed it. I think I cut the roof off and put another roof on it.
Yeah, you did.
Like riveted it on or something?
No, I welded it on.
Yeah. I remember because you were like mad because it was like kind of wavy, but you fucking welded another roof skin on.
Yeah, I think I cut it right at the pillars. Because, when my car was red, the roof was fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
That was the same car, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right, because it was the Jay-Z. Yeah. Damn.
I think we're
crazy shit.
Yeah, we're still skipping some shit. We keep going.
We're jumping around.
Yeah, we can
that's normal.
That's fine.
This is how my brain works anyway. With anything I'm talking about, I'll go forward and backwards a bunch of times.
Yeah. Well, you were in FD and you were trying to go to FD.
Yeah. So, and then we met Jason. That was during. No, I think that was in 2009. I think Jason was there, like hanging out, and he had his KA S13 with the Sylvia front, and it had an intercooler in the front, but no turbo. It just had an intercooler for looks. Yeah.
He had an intercooler, dude? Oh.
Did he really?
Yeah. And he was instantly named Baby Jason, and he's still Baby Jason forever.
Yeah.
I know he's like 34.
Yeah.
That's funny.
And found out that Jason was also from Santa Rosa. So we were in the same area, and I think started hanging out with him outside of the track.
I met you guys through Jason. I met you through, Jason?
Yeah, like Sonoma, right?
Like,
You
I
were
don't
doing
really know you
media.
that well. I think you were like working on your car and you didn't go to Sonoma like a ton. But Jason was there like a lot. Jason sold me my first kit on my S13. He's like, your car's ugly. You need a fucking kit. Like, I can't remember what he got me. It was like Sharp Speed rear, Urus sides, Vertex rep. It was all rep shit, but it was like Vertex front bumper. Kind of cool. It worked.
That was on your white S13?
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit looked cool.
Yeah.
Had it like street style.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, that thing was sick.
It ripped too.
Yeah. You know,
It is what it is.
you live and you learn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Had I known what I know now, you know, would I go back? I don't know. Probably. No, I love my car.
Your car fucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes I wonder, like, would I want my younger self to have known more shit back then or not? It was just all part of the journey, I guess. But we would probably be way better at drifting if, like, we had done it right from the start and, like, gone to Japan. That's why, like, the C's guys have always been one step ahead, I feel like, with car setup. And I mean, I'd say even with driving, those dudes are fucking sick.
Yeah. It's cool they got to come prove it, you know.
Dude, yeah.
And like, I don't even think they're like, I think they were just like warming up at US Air. Like,
For sure. Joel's not even like used to his setup yet. It's like new engine and drives totally different. And his car was the same for like over a decade, I think, or longer.
Damn.
yeah, I think Super D is really, really good. Like,
Oh,
open
yeah.
up
I can't wait, dude.
and the track's like more suited to their driving style.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That shit's going to be fun.
Yeah.
Um,
Should we go back to animal style stuff or Super D?
yeah. Let's get through the whole story. Let's just get all the way up to now.
All right.
What were we?
What else do you remember?
So we did that parking lot video with the Z.
Wait, we met Jason.
We met Jason.
Jason was around like before that. Like,
Yeah. But then, so Ryan goes to ProAm. We were all doing ProAm.
Okay, yeah. Backing up to ProAm.
Yeah, so Ryan's doing 2 seasons of ProAm and just
In the same
shitting
year.
on both of them.
did you win both?
Yeah.
Sick. Both championships?
Yeah.
Sim Kid. Original Sim Kid. Proving it.
Channel and Simkit.
With
Man.
2 S14s.
Yeah. And yeah, that's how we met Jason. Realized he was a shredder. Met a lot of people through ProAm.
Well, yeah, we knew Jason before ProAm, but then he was on the team when we did ProAm.
Right.
Yeah, how did Jason make it on the team? Because he was like the third person.
Yeah.
He was just sick and had a SR, well, got an SR.
I think you guys lived
and-
close by to each other too, right? So you
Yeah.
guys were like friends. Because I didn't know Jason very well at that time. But he was like, he knew him a lot better. He's like, oh, this young kid is sick. And I was like, oh, that's that kid. And I'm like, he's like, yeah. I was like, oh yeah, he's sick as fuck. For sure.
Yeah, and then he like got an SR, had a straight pipe on it, and it sounded really sick. And he was just, instantly going super hard. And we met Luke around the same time too, because Luke like grew up with Jason.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then, yeah, we're all doing Pro-Am. Ryan gets licensed first, and then he goes off to do Pro. Jason and I keep doing Pro-Am at Thunderhill because they did another season. And then we both got licensed. I got licensed mostly driving a KA car. Wait, is that how it went?
You got your license doing.
I got licensed the second year when you were gone because I, didn't have any competition at that point. No, I'm just kidding.
That was in your KA car?
No, the second year I got an SR for the S14. And then, so the first year, did I drive the S14? Yeah, I think I drove the S14 the first year with the KA. I just got it from Roberto. Then the second year I got an SR in it and it like never ran right. And then you were already licensed and then your parents and you were like, oh, just use our S14. And I was like, what?
Oh yeah, at Irwindale. Or no, that was all throughout ProAm. Yeah. So I remember you were driving it.
I don't think I used it the whole time. I did the first round in my S14 with the SR, broke it.
Because that was around the time of FD Long Beach, I remember.
And then I think the second round, I used Al's car for some of it too. So I was like switching between Al's car and your S14.
Yeah, the first time I saw you drive was the very first summer jam you were driving Al's hatch.
Yeah.
I think you won that? You won that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I
didn't meet you or anything. I was like, oh, that guy's good at driving. And I was like, getting drunk in the stands.
We hadn't met yet?
No.
That was 2011. 11.
Yeah. That was like the origins of the low budget crew.
That's gotta be like around the time Sonoma Drift was starting.
Yeah. That event was sick.
Yeah.
Who did we do Team Tandem with? It was me, Jason, and
All-Star Bash?
No.
Sonoma.
Winter Jam or Summer Jam.
It was like the first year of Sonoma Drift.
Huh.
Like the end of the first year or something? No, summer.
Yeah.
No, Sonoma Drift was around for a bit.
My brain hurts.
Oh, yeah, I was there taking
But it was 2011.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did the clutch in the dirt in the parking lot.
Sick.
On Saturday night.
Damn.
Always been about it.
Yep.
I woke up in my S15 with my shoes tied together on Sunday morning.
Sounds about right.
Oh, man.
That was the first time I met Matt Field, too. We like went into his party, like very, I was like 20, 21 or something. I was sure actually. I was like, oh, you do like FD? That's so cool. I like the tape on your wheels. I swear to God, I said that.
I don't remember when I first met Matt. Probably at Sonoma too. But like he won the first comp that I ever drove in 2007.
Which one was that?
Motoring J style.
Sick.
At the Vallejo Fairgrounds.
Oh yeah. I think I drove that too.
Did you?
Really?
I drove one of those. I drove in a Motoring J style comp at the Vallejo Fairground.
Really?
I think there were two.
That was my second drift event ever. I drove the second one.
Oh yeah. The second one I was driving Al's car.
Yep. That's crazy.
Yeah, the first one.
Now we're rewinding all the way back.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's a video of me on YouTube driving that event in like a 5X tall T and a stock S13 steering wheel.
I was just going to say that. Your like knees are like eating the steering wheel. Yeah. And like all it is like t-shirt to here. It's fucking amazing. Hey man, it was the hyphy movement, dude. You didn't have a tall T. Like, what were you doing? Even if you're a short king, no tall T, you're crazy.
I was literally wearing mediums and skinny jeans. I was on the other end of the spectrum. You know what I'm saying? I like my BMX bike and shit and Vans on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you used to like bike race and stuff, huh?
Yeah, I could do BMX and like I raced dirt bikes for a few years. Those kind of go hand in hand. Like when you're doing one, you do both kind of thing.
Mm.
Yeah. We would load up like throw the bikes in the S14 and drive it out to like different dirt jumps or different skate parks, wherever they might be. Like one time I rolled out to this one and first run through the jumps, like didn't even scope them out or anything. We'd just been there a bunch and they're like, oh, I'm just going to fucking warm up run, and came over to the back of like the last jump in the set, and the landing was just like blown out and like chunked out and all soft dirt. And I just landed, went over the bars and separated my shoulder. And just I was by myself. So I like load the bike back into the S14 and drive it back like 30 minutes back to my house with a separated shoulder
Oh.
with like a bucket seat and like 10K, 8K coilovers. That sucked.
Does that mean you broke something? What is a separated shoulder again? Was
I
it
don't know,
dislocated
honestly.
or like did you have to like
I didn't have to get like surgery or anything, but it wasn't
to
like,
get it like set back in a sling and shit?
I have no idea. They didn't have to like reset it. I just had to like wear a sling basically and immobilize it and let it heal.
This away from me.
That shit was fucked.
Podcast pro over here, dude.
Yeah,
Veteran.
I was just going to tell you to move the mic back so you're on it.
I still suck at this. Ryan,
Let me fix your wood.
fix my wood.
Wood's getting everywhere.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Anyways,
All right.
I digress.
So there was that first parking lot video that Hurt did, and that like did pretty good numbers on the internet. And then he went to ASB, and your brother made a pretty cool video that I really like because I'm in it, so I'm biased.
Oh yeah.
But I got to drive with you
Is
guys.
that where we put you on the team?
That wasn't even the first ASB. The first ASB we won with Yee as our teammate.
We were Team Falcon Punch.
Yeah, that was
we were
before
in
Animal Style.
That was pre-Animal Style. That was ASB 2010.
Yeah.
I was in my S14. He was in his S14. He was in S13. Yeah, we were just 3-pack.
Yeah, that was sick.
Yeah.
I think that's
Pre-Animal Style.
I didn't have any social media until that. I think the first photo on my Facebook is me, you, and Yee jumping in the air.
No
That's
way.
sick.
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
That's sick. Yeah, then the next year we came back. It was me, you, Jason, and then you hopped in, right?
Yeah. And Matt Field drove with us a bit, but like on one of them, I took us on like a shit line because I was leading. Didn't someone like chuck a barrier at Matt's car?
It sounds vaguely familiar.
Yeah, wait, was that the next one we
Yeah, that was 2013.
did?
Well, you probably did one in between that because that was 2013.
Oh no, there's some in between.
Some that we didn't win.
There's some in between for sure. Or I don't even think we team drifted. I don't even
Maybe
remember.
not.
I know I did
You were
one.
going because you were building your car still. That was when your car was
Oh, I did one in your S14 when I painted it black.
Was that when I was in my Z? That was green,
Mhm.
and you were in the S14.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, so one of the years we did it and put you on the team.
Yeah.
And that was sick. And is that the same year where Jason got Super Smash for like the first time?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Dude, when we go over to dude, that was like still one of the coolest days of my life. Like, I swear to God, like my ex at the time was like blackout drunk from like drinking moonshine with like
Common.
somebody's friend.
A common occurrence with her.
Yeah. And like literally going out for team tandem spills like a full beer on my lap telling me good luck. I was just like so mad, and I just like Brian's like channel it. I was like, all right, like say less. So I just like drove super aggro and fucking you guys all did what you do, fucking
Yeah, that was
and
sick.
shit. Yeah, that was cool. Like Justin Shreve like came over and was like, yeah. There's like a picture of him in the background, and
There's a
Max-
picture of him holding the trophy.
Yeah.
Classic.
Fucking Max from Gold Star comes over with like a bottle of Jack Daniels or something and like hands it to Jason, and Jason had like never really drank before.
Didn't he like just turn 21 too?
I don't think
he was
21 yet.
I was 20.
He was 21.
Yeah.
Nah, dude. Whatever. It's old news.
Oh my God. The end of the video that your brother made is like, you can hear it. You can hear Jason going, hey, Julian. Dude, and he was like puking all night. 'Cause he'd never drinking liquor.
He was just on the back of the tailgate of someone's truck, puking into the dirt.
Chester just like rubbing his back.
Poor Jason.
Yeah.
Young wild animals.
Yeah. It was cool. Walking back and seeing the banner on my car was like,
Yeah.
I didn't think I was going to get, I thought I was just like driving with you guys. Because I was just doing like video shit and like hanging out and stuff. Like, I didn't even think that was an option. So that like blew my mind.
Yeah, because we were I think we had planned it, right? We're like, we should put him on the team.
I think it was just a last minute thing. Like, I think we decided that day, maybe. But maybe early in the day, and then we were like, let's put him in Team Tano.
Because the banner came off of one of your cars.
It did, yeah.
It was on the side of my car.
When we go over here, let's go back over real quick. And I think we ripped off yours.
We ripped it off the side, off my door.
Yeah. Ripped it off his door and put it on your back window.
I think I left that one on there for like a very long time. I was like,
that was sick.
Yeah, that was a good day.
Probably still had a bunch of adhesive because it was stuck on vinyl, so it wasn't actually like sealed on my car very well.
Yeah, looked cool. I was like, shit. Yeah, that was sick. I was like, I got on Speed Hunters for the first time that weekend. Like,
R.I.P.
Yeah, got a Larry Chen photo. Mike Garrett was like, I like went because like, dude, I read Speed Hunters like crazy. I was just like, damn. Like, you guys were on there and stuff, but that was like the first time I got on.
Were we? I don't think we were.
I don't remember. I think I had a couple shots from FD stuff, like just generic event coverage. I don't think we had anything from Animal Style on there.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it definitely wasn't like a feature or anything, but that seemed like your car's on there at some point. At like events or
you guys have good memories.
we were just all up on Life Blasters, dude.
Yeah, shout out Life Blasters.
Life Blasters, for sure.
Sick, my neck is twitching.
Yeah. Zoom in on the Twitch.
Sick as
of course, I pay attention to it, and it's not a Twitch stream.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so there was that, and then you were doing your thing in FD, and you and Jason were building cars for FD, and it was going to be like Animal Style goes to FD, and then what happened?
Jason and I like needed help to build cars because we didn't really know how to build FD cars. And so we worked with people that were sketchy. D from SS Auto Power. I don't care. I'll fucking say it. Fuck that guy. Nobody likes that guy.
I don't think that exists anymore.
Yeah.
No, I mean,
brand
of course. He's the kind of guy that just switches from one industry to the next and changes his name and fucks the next group of people. Anyway, he like was reaching out to sponsors and saying he was getting us sponsors, but he was really just like using our name to get sponsors for himself and like to get parts for himself, and like put together my engine wrong, I think. And then it like, the motor was cooked when we got it running. It like blew up immediately. And then
the 1J and the S14, right?
Yeah. And he also built Jason's motor wrong. So, and then I think at that point, that was when Daigo came into FD and changed the game with his 1,000 horsepower. And we were kind of aiming for like 450, 500 horsepower, because that would have probably been able to hang in FD. And then within those 2 years of trying to build our cars, the whole game changed. And I think we were both so over it from working with sketchy people and just like getting taken advantage of, being naive. And then we took him to another shop where another dude kind of just took advantage of us. I won't say his name, but he like put the cams in on the opposite sides of the head on my 1J, and like just incompetent people that talked big game and just wanted us in their shop. So yeah, we just kind of realized it was not going to happen. Like, even if our cars were built at that time, I remember being like, dude, it's going to cost like $5,000 just to run at Long Beach, which is nothing now.
Yeah.
But back then, no way.
Yeah. You were living like with roommates, and you and Phoebe sharing like a room, and I think Jason still like lived at home. Like, it wasn't like a big thing. And like, you had been doing FD for a while, and you kind of had like your shit figured out mostly, I hope, and with like teams and stuff. But like, you kind of were falling out of love with it, right?
Yeah, like I guess you could say on paper I was making progress, but like I guess my relationship with wanting to compete was dissipating. And then same thing, we're like seeing where the level was going and just knowing what we're capable of producing at the time was kind of like, how long do I want to be like treading water, basically like spinning my tires before I actually get to, and then is the sport just going to outgrow, faster than I can keep up with the progression of it to even be able to afford to compete. And around that same time was when we were kind of doing like dabbling more animal style stuff on the side and seeing the kind of reaction that was getting versus just being like a middle of the pack kind of non-consequential FD driver. Like despite, whatever we were trying to do, XYZ with the car, just not being able to get results for whatever reason, which a lot of people experience because obviously if you want to compete at that level, you need the whole package, which is a lot. And realizing like the impact we were able to have outside of FD, where I was already kind of leaning that direction of like wanting to do something else, not really understanding how yet, but like basically the more conversation we'd have together, the more we'd lean towards the idea of like wanting to just kind of establish a drift team and just figure out what we could do with it. Namely for the purpose of like having fun drifting again and not just being so fucking miserable trying to do FD.
That was the other thing, like Jason and I knowing how fucking good Ryan was and seeing how hard he fucked ProAm up and just like was ripping on everyone, and then watching him go to FD and just struggle so hard, and we like knew what he was capable of, and seeing like, oh, his car is holding him back. We were like, this is so frustrating. It just doesn't look fun. And also talking to him and knowing like how much he was struggling, it just like, it seemed like it was sucking the fun out of it for him. And yeah, it's not like we were trying to make an impact at the time. We just wanted to have a team and drive with each other and have fun. But like, it was getting people excited. And we're like, we can just do this, I think. And not be as broke, even though we were still completely broke, but having way more fun.
Yeah, it was more or less like, hey, we can probably get some of the people who are supporting us to compete to support us to basically drift as a team because we can get a similar exposure and more importantly, probably reach people that are going to buy their shit.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So that was the big argument that I started bringing to my sponsors in FD was like, hey, I'm planning on doing this like next year. It's not FD, but we basically can do more with less. Like we don't need a shit ton of money and a shit ton of tires, but we can still give you a shit ton of exposure. So, and you'll be able to support across a platform of multiple drivers instead of just having to dump into one team that's just going to smoke 20 tires a day for 7 weekends a year for people that are never going to buy those tires.
Did any of them like laugh at you and go like, this isn't going to work?
No, for the most part, they were just like down, which was pretty cool. Like we brought a lot of sponsors in from FD for like the beginning, like I guess you could say like full blown animal style years or like when we were really pushing it or promoting it. Like, because at first it was just kind of our side thing, like, you know, our Forza team, our just like fictitious little drift squad. And then once we realized that we had an impact, especially him on social media with like, even from like the vinyl on primer stuff, like he just, you know, Zilvia posts and things like that. Like he already had a big impact in the community. So
no, not on Zilvia. I was never cool on forums.
Oh, he was cool in the community, right? Still exists. Like you've seen that mature, but that's when we were like, okay, let's just fucking build S13s, make them sick as fuck and just go drift and like just make it hype. Cause that's what we just originally wanted to do, you know?
So even though the FD stuff was like kind of dragging down the fun he was having drifting, that experience that he gained through the pro stuff, like really helped us initially. Cause I had no understanding of sponsorships and partnerships, or I didn't understand that stuff at all. And I guess, you know, the bad experiences that Jason and I had also probably taught us a lot with that, because other people were trying to use our name to get stuff. And it's like, okay, maybe we can actually get support.
Yep. And at that time also, like, Hurt was starting to get a lot more popular, and he was doing his Street Sharks thing. That what we were doing aligned with that. So having him on board, and then my brother and Will and Shreve and Joe, like Tandem of Die. So it just kind of aligned to where what we were doing also happened to be what a lot of the media guys were into. So they just became a part of it out of like a passion project.
Yeah.
You know
Because
what
all
I'm
those
saying?
guys were going to FD shooting.
They were there. They were like getting paid to be there to shoot FD, and then afterwards would come to the parking lot and shoot the parking lot vid, you know?
Yeah, just because it was sick.
Just to
Yeah,
do
I think
it.
they were kind of on the same thing. Like the Formula D stuff was like a job, and then their passion was in
Keep drifting fun.
yeah.
Street Sharks, early Hoonigan drifting stuff,
Yeah.
and Animal Style for us.
Without all those guys, like Animal Style wouldn't even be a thing.
Facts.
Hurt,
Yeah.
Facts.
Will, Brandon, Joe, and Justin, like, yeah, those guys had a lot to do with people knowing who we are.
Yeah, plus we never would have predicted. Like, it was more of like, hey, let's make this, and, you know, the community will see it and they'll just think like, oh, haha, that's so cool. They just made like a parking lot fun basher, because it was around the time of having like the Turk off seasons vid where he's just like mobbing around in his like neighborhood or his backyard or whatever.
Yeah.
And other videos of that nature of like starting to emerge and gain popularity of like, oh, that's cool. Like fun drifting, grassroots drifting, team drifting, Japanese drifting. So
I don't even think like the first parking lot video was, I don't remember planning to make a video. I remember it just being like, let's go drift in the parking lot of DNA. And Hurt just happened to be there and shot it.
yeah, I think that's
Like, I
what
don't
happened.
think we were planning to make a video.
Yeah, 'cause
That's why it cracks me up so much when people are like, and people say it so much, like that those videos got them into drifting. And I'm like,
the
weren't planning
the
to
one
do
of the
shit,
red cars
but, yeah.
we planned.
yeah,
Kind of.
I was with you, and the whole plan was like, we were driving down in the truck, and like you're like, oh yeah, and we're gonna go like drift in the parking lot. Like that wasn't like the purpose of the trip.
Oh, the
Yeah.
purpose of the trip was to display the cars at FD Irwindale.
Yeah.
It was my, so this was like fast forward. So to fill in the gaps.
It was like 2014, 20.
Yeah. So basically
2013 maybe.
I stopped doing FD. I buy S13 hatch shell. I start building that. He takes his car. He starts like un-FDing it and like more street car, cool car, JDMing it. And Jason makes his car silver.
Jason was still gonna try and go. Like Jason had his like Airbnb booked.
He had his like FD sponsors on the car and
like
stuff.
he was gonna do.
He was like gonna dual threat.
Yeah.
And yeah, we both rattle canned our cars red, like in our driveways basically. And
I remember that.
yeah. That was
It came out pretty
that's
good.
when we planned the first, or the real popular one, right?
Yeah.
So we planned it. We planned to go bring the cars to Irwindale to display it at FD, because it was like some parallel with, I think we were sponsored by GT Radio at the time, maybe
yeah.
for both teams. I can't remember. It was some parallel with sponsorships. So we ended up being like, let's just display the cars. And then afterwards, let's go rip the parking lot again. That was fun. We'll film it, like a fun video again. And then more people hear about it. So it's like, oh, Will's coming. Oh, Brandon's coming. Oh, you know, Hurt's coming. Whoever all came to shoot it. You came. Rye was there.
Yeah, I wasn't like supposed to shoot it. I just
Yeah.
got a cool clip and they're like, here's a camera.
Yeah. So a bunch of people just kind of heard about it and all tagged along. And then like Brandon and Will just came up with that killer edit, posted it up. And I remember we were at Julian's house when we saw it for the first time, and we were just like, we probably watched it like 100 times in a row. We're like, this is such a cool edit. Like they did an amazing job. Like they made it look so cool. Cause for us, we're just like first gear drifting this little parking lot, you know? And in our minds, we're like, fuck, we just drifted so lame. Like I hit my bumper off. Like my car was just bogging. Julian's like, oh, I could have got closer. You know, we were just like hating on our own driving, you know, and then they made the video all sick and then it blew up all crazy. And yeah.
I still watch it and I'm like, God damn it, Ryan was fucking dusting me with his stock RB20 and my car had like 450 horsepower.
Yeah, and then I watch it and I'm like, God, my car looks so lame. I'm driving so shallow, I have no smoke. Julian's up in front of me, just
the whole fucking
steezing out.
The reason I watch it, I just remember having to jump out of the way. Because like one of the clips is like really shaky and it's like of you guys coming at that curve.
Yeah.
I was standing in the fucking road. And I had to like jump into the fucking like mulch and shit because you guys like dragged like bumpers on the thing. And I was like, that was like your first run. And I was like, holy shit, I almost died.
That was sick.
The first one where I like ripped the bumper off.
Yeah.
Yep.
We put it on and did it again.
Yeah.
Yep. That was awesome.
Sick though. Yeah, it was crazy. Like I was just in, like I said, I was in France and Spain and like dudes who are like a little younger all the way to like I don't know, they might be in their like early 20s and stuff. Like they watched it as like a kid and they're like, that's what got me into drifting and that's why I'm into the drifting that I'm into is that video. So it's like, did you have like any idea of the impacts like globally that like you guys just going and fucking around would have?
Definitely not, dude.
No way.
We just kind of thought our immediate crowd would kind of find it amusing, you know, and have like a little bit of reach, kind of similar to the first one. Like, oh, maybe we can get 100K or something, whatever. But it was more or less, it wasn't really for reach. It was more or less like we wanted to do it because we thought it'd be sick way to kind of like establish like what we're doing as a drift team. Also, we just had it available to us. Like we have that whole place. Let's do it. Like, why not?
Kinda. It's not like it was legal in any way.
It was legal. So basically my title sponsor had the lease to that property.
Yeah.
And the guy who owned the company was down as fuck. He loved it. You know, some of the old employees would tell me that like when they would take their lunch break, he'd be like, hey, go drift for me real quick. I want to see some drifting. Like go drift in the lot. Like the video type shit. Like, so that guy's, the owner of that company is super down. So yeah, we're violating some noise ordinances with like straight pipe 1Js and shit. Like probably.
Didn't the cops come at one point? Was that on the third one?
That was the third one.
Yeah, that might have been the one where we like all trailered all our cars and had like V8s and trains of drift cars in the parking lot.
Yeah.
Which was sick as fuck.
What happened to that video?
That video's on YouTube. There was just like a massive delay in it coming out, like years delay, I think. But it's up there. Has like what, six or seven of us like running a train through that whole parking lot. It's pretty sick.
I think I've seen it.
Hertz car broke.
Well, yeah.
Poor guy.
Yeah. How come it didn't turn into a tradition, every year?
Good question. I think it's because it's a lot of effort to go travel to SoCal to drift in a parking lot.
It's also so small. We couldn't like. We couldn't really we couldn't level it up that much. We couldn't like go faster and do any really crazy shit.
It's kind of like a one-hit wonder from a band. It's like, why don't you make another one? It's like, well, I didn't know that one was even going to be good.
Do you feel like being on a drift team like being in a band?
It's pretty similar.
Yeah, I've been thinking about that a lot lately.
That's a good parallel. So I was in a band too.
Yeah. You like travel around and like, you gotta like
perform together, you get nervous together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta like, practice together.
Yeah.
Let people like get older and start like dating people and moving and, like you're like stand-in band members. Yeah. But you just keep doing it for the music, man.
Yeah, for sure. I think we're reaching here.
Yeah. It's more like a rapper. Kidding. Yeah, I think the fucking video is great. Like, I would get like my friends who like didn't know what drifting was be like, "Have you seen this?" And had like no idea that like I knew you guys or like anything. They'd just be like, "Oh, you like drifting? This is crazy, right?" It was on like all the different blogs and shit. Like that thing went like all over the fucking world.
Yeah, somebody reposted it on Instagram recently. And then I like shared it on my story. Like every time someone tags me in it and I share it, I get like a bunch of messages saying like what you just said. So it's pretty crazy. It still is like unreal almost. You know what I'm saying? Like it still doesn't really sink in of like the impact, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, they're just fucking around.
We're just fucking, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Like that day was like very silly. It was like not serious. Like we have to get the shot. It was just like, all right, good trip.
Yeah.
And like,
I mean, that's how
like, oh, that's pretty cool. Like,
that's how most drift days are still.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I think a lot of it has to do also with like, you look at who shot it, who made the video, and where they're at now as well.
Yeah.
So it's like, we had like budding legends just decide to make this for fun. And now they'd be charging a grip to make the same thing because they can. So
yeah,
it's pretty, we got lucky.
Yeah. That's a crazy list of talented people all just like around it because it was cool. And
yeah. Just for fun, just because we're all in the same place at the same time. So why not?
If you could change anything about the video, what would you change?
Yeah, 150 more horsepower.
I don't know. I wish I would have had slightly grippier tires and put it on Ryan's door, but he put it on my door, so it was sick.
Yeah. No, I don't think I would change anything. That shit's fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, the fucking head with like
The Snoop Dogg Doritos. Yeah, I was just thinking that. That's so good.
That was like so of the time. Like you watch it now and you're like, what? But it just fucking worked, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That shit hit real hard.
Yeah.
Still does.
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah.
I died at the end when I first saw that.
Yeah, we were crying.
Did Will Rogie edit that? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he's like the drifting media goat.
Agreed.
Yeah, for sure.
We just got to work with him and Brandon again.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Can we talk? I think we can talk about it.
Yeah.
It's pretty public. We didn't sign an NDA on the drift movie. Yeah.
As long as we don't talk about like the story.
Yeah. But anyways, working with Brandon and
Full
Will.
fucking circle.
Tell me about
All
it.
these years later, you get the phone call to come do what?
Drift in a movie
Crazy.
with Han.
Dude. Fucking snacking.
Pretty sick. Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
that was pretty surreal.
And film crew, right? So they wanted the movie to be fucking sick. So who has the sickest videos?
Dude,
Scott
no way. Justin Shreve is calling me.
No way, answer it. Put him on the mic.
Do it.
Oh. How crazy is that?
We're just talking about him. What's Shreve
Put it
there
on
too?
speaker and hold it up to the microphone. People will hear it.
Dude,
Shreve.
do you have a second? Like a quick one?
I'm literally on the Goodest cast right now.
You're on the Goodest
No
cast.
way.
You're on the Goodest cast.
Hey, I finally made it to the Goodest cast.
Welcome.
You haven't had Shreve yet? What are you doing?
I was in Portland and he like, no, we were supposed to do it. It didn't work out.
We were
I'm
just
scared. I'm really shy.
talking about making videos with Will and Brandon and you guys.
No way.
Were your ears burning, dude?
That's perfect timing that I'm calling because I want you to make me bring my coupe to New Year's Eve.
Oh, well, yeah, do it.
I'm driving right now and I haven't had such a big smile on my face in like close to a decade. And I need to be driving with you guys.
Yeah, well, easy.
That's all.
Do
That's
it.
literally the entire reason I called.
Man, what timing?
That is wild. Okay, well, I'll let you go. That's literally all I had to say. So I'll talk to you more about that soon.
Well, you better show up to New Year's Eve, motherfucker.
hold me to it. That's what I'm saying. Make me make it happen. Don't let me not show up.
And come to Matsuri.
The internet's gonna hold you to it now, dude.
That's Ryan, by the
I'm
way.
gonna try to go to. Oh, what up, Ryan? I'm gonna try to be at Matsuri to shoot with Brandon and Will too. So but I don't think I'll be
Full
driving.
circle. Yes.
Yes.
Wow.
Now the internet's
Amazing.
going to hold you to that also.
All
Oh,
right.
dude. All right. Have a good one, you guys. I'm stoked to see this episode.
All right, dude. We'll see you there
Peace.
All right, later.
later. What are the chances?
What are the chances?
Who else are we gonna
Crazy.
summon next?
Yeah.
My phone was on Do Not Disturb. How did that even come through?
Dude, that was the fucking universe, man. That's crazy. Yeah, we all put our phones on Do Not Disturb.
That is crazy.
We summoned him. Drift gods are real.
All right, airplane mode now, because there's no way something else like that will happen. Actually, we might as well leave it off airplane mode. You know, you
Yeah.
never know.
Good,
We don't mind. We don't mind guests. Yeah. Surprise
We are
guest
taking
appearances.
Tire Streets, code Goodest. Hit that link, dude. Get yourself some tires. Tirestreets.com/Goodest. Head on over there. Get yourself some 351s. Get yourself some 651s. And they got a new secret tire coming out that I can't say anything about yet, but I hear it's really good. So keep your eyes open. Keep your wallets open. Head on over to Tire Streets. Go spend some money. Code Goodest at checkout. Tirestreets.com/Goodest. We're all about saving money here over at the Goodest Cast, and you know Code Goodest saves you on checkout. You want those PHIs? You want the freaking 351s, 651s? You want the new sticky boys that are coming that I can't say anything about yet? Shh. Come get them. 303 Auto Care Protectant Spray. Dude, do you have a dash? Well, do you want it to not crack? Well, guess what? I found the cheat codes. It's 303 Protectant Spray. Also, if you spray your interior down with 303 Protectant Spray and you go off at AVS and just get that like desert bath that happens oh so often, I'm telling you, this is the only thing that makes it easy to wipe off. Otherwise, it's just going to be ingrained in your interior forever. So go to 303, check out the link in the description. 303 Protectant Spray. It's the bee's knees, as they say. I use it on my truck. I use it in the drift car. I use it in the street car. I use it in Laura's car. There's no BS. Protect the homies at all costs, especially their dashes. 303. Hey, everybody. I'm here to tell you about CoroWorks. CoroWorks. I say it wrong every time, probably. Everyone says it differently. How do you say it? I'll ask Greg. Guys, if you need car parts, if you need a pro car built, if you need anything from a Final Bout car to a Pro FD car built or parts or anything, CoroWorks has you covered. Go check them out. They're great dudes, skate shop vibes in Georgia. And we love CoroWorks around here. Head on over there, run it up, tell them I sent you. Code GoodestBoy gets you 15% off any CoroWorks products. So their hydraulic e-brakes, their engine bay dress-up parts. You know what to do. CoroWorks.
That's so crazy.
Feels good, man.
Yeah. We're getting the band back together.
All right, fine. Drifting is a band.
I mean, okay, so I have no idea what we were talking about before.
Parking lot videos.
Yeah.
Parking lot video, and then what?
That's it. We're one-hit wonders.
Was the first video before or after Final Bout 1?
The first parking lot video was before.
When it was his FD car and your S14
Yeah.
primer and vinyl.
I was honestly kind of surprised we got invited to Final Bout. I felt like our cars weren't even that cool. And maybe it's just because...
The red ones?
No, they weren't red yet. They were red right before Final Bout. They became red for Final Bout.
Yeah, I
Basically.
basically built my car for Final Bout.
Yeah.
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 Well, the thing is, like, Final Bout was so small back then. It was like, if you were a drift team, it was like, please come.
Yeah.
Like, where are y'all at? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's true. People weren't
We were
really
like, whoa, look at this. There's actually an event for team drifting. It's all the teams from the country. Like, there's other teams out there. Like, this is sick as fuck.
Yeah, people weren't like creating teams for Final Bout at that point.
Yeah,
Right.
It's just, do you have a team? Do you want to
Yeah, who's out there
out?
type thing. Exactly.
Yeah.
First of its kind of whoa. And
What's the deal with animal style? Like almost never winning team tandem. Like every time we drive it, you
don't ask me, bro. I'm in the front.
What do you mean almost never? It's never.
It's definitely never. Yeah. You know what's funny is like JMO or who we're in our group chat, right? And they're getting ready to go to Final Bout and they're like, oh man, my car's busted, this and that. I'm like, what do you guys think? Like, we're not gonna win. We're not going there to win, guys.
Yeah.
What are you worried about?
You'll put on a show, fucking do cool shit, and
Yeah.
that's what it's all about.
Right. If you
Yeah.
win, you'll be the first.
Obviously, winning is fun, and like we used to win team competitions, but at a certain point, we just were like, we're not there to win.
At the point where your cars also have to look good. Yeah.
Dude, that's it. I mean,
GG's.
the first Final Bout, I think we just didn't have the perfect run that we had earlier in the day, and that's why we didn't win. But anything after that, where it was like really the car show scores were like numbers, and it was actually that important. Our cars were never Final Bout show car enough.
Yeah.
Like aspects of them were, but we never had like the full package with the looks, I think.
The first final was you, Ryan, and Hurt. Right? Did Jason go to the first
No,
final?
Jason didn't go.
Yeah.
That's right. It's just you, me, and Hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Hurt technically on the team.
Hurt's an honorary member.
Yeah.
He comes and goes, but he's always welcome.
His car is red enough. There's some red in there. You know what I'm saying? He's not full red, but like the red is in there.
Yeah.
There's
some red and orange.
He's also very welcome to like get his hands on a red car and leave it out here. Be very red.
He's been talking about it for years.
I know. We were just talking about it.
Yeah.
Buy it.
Hurt.
Buy it.
Do it.
He's trying to get us to move to Georgia.
I mean, I kind of like it out there. I'm not gonna lie.
I very much like it out there. It's nice.
Should we just all move back home?
Bye, guys.
What was it like getting ready for the very first final? Like you're shipping your cars across the country. You would have done it for like FD, but like that goes in a hauler. You had barely driven like outside of like California at that point. Like,
I think it was honestly just I think it was mainly just excitement. Like,
yeah, I kind of don't remember preparing for Final Bout. I don't really remember. I do remember where I rattle canned my car.
I remember wrapping them in your driveway.
Wrapping? Oh,
rattling them in your driveway. Yeah, like livery installation in the driveway.
No.
Oh yeah,
the first one.
Yeah. Like Ligon. I had like one side gold, one side
Year 2,
pink.
you guys did deliveries at the Airbnb in Shawano.
Yeah.
Year 1, you guys did them in your driveway.
Yeah. Because
I was there. I was all butthurt. I wasn't going, so I was like pumping.
Yeah.
It's
not,
weird.
Not to try, but like I was getting afford it.
It's weird doing the stickers the first time. I don't remember at all.
It was at your old house.
Yeah.
The one that burned down.
Yeah.
We had both of our cars in the driveway and we were doing them together.
I remember us doing that when we put white stickers on, but I don't remember.
We did it both times. Doing it with the white stickers was like deja vu.
Are you sure we didn't do it at Bohan's house?
We cut them at Bohan's house. We made all the stickers in his garage. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so people didn't really have like big wild liveries back then, like that weren't like comp cars, and comp cars didn't really have like
even comp cars didn't really have wild liveries.
What was the inspiration, and like why were you like, we have to do this if we're gonna go?
Burst,
Abba Moon.
Yeah,
D1.
Abba Moon too.
Yeah,
that was really like Abba Moon is like probably the best example of a Final Bout team.
True.
Yeah, I guess our first version was kind of like a blend of Abba Moon and Burst.
It was Abba Burst.
Burst Moon.
And Boone. There you go.
Boone style.
Zoom in the Boone.
Yeah.
Zoom, zoom, zoom in the boon.
Yeah.
So you guys did that. I'm like, just trusted some random transporter company to get the cars out there.
How do we get them out there the first time? Didn't
They went on.
yours and Hert's car went in a 2-car trailer, right?
Is that
And
what
then
we
Matt drove my car out. We hodgepodged our cars out there somehow. We didn't have them all in a transporter.
Didn't you guys also drive separately?
Was it the first year that we drove your Sentra out there?
Yeah.
It was you, Phoebe, and Ryan.
And we didn't put our cars on a transporter. Our cars went in different trailers.
That's right.
In
Did
different
Matt
ways.
take our cars?
Matt took a car or two. And I think my parents brought a car. I think my dad brought a car.
What? I don't even remember. I just remember Matt being there. Perkins.
I'm pretty sure my parents were there too.
Did they all go in single car trailers?
They might have all went in single cars, or it might have been yours and I think Matt brought yours and Hertz in a 2-car. Does that sound about right?
Maybe.
Something like that. And my parents brought mine in the single car because I had to work or something. And then we both had to take off. We both basically had to leave work, come home, get in the Sentra, head out for fucking Wisconsin.
Yeah, you guys didn't
in the car for 2 days.
You drove straight.
We just drove straight. If you wanted to sleep, just get in the back and sleep, and someone else will drive.
Yeah, it was a 40-hour drive.
I don't remember.
At
no
least.
stops.
No stops. Mob there. Get there. We actually got to Chicago, right? We went to Chicago first, the first time, or did we go straight to the track?
We went to Chicago.
No, we went to TF. That was the first place we went. Was TF.
Yeah.
I think we met the cars there and stickered Hertz.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah, we met Hertz car there for sure. I don't think my car was there yet. And then we did Hertz car the night before final bout at TF. Put his livery on.
Dang.
We got done 4 in the morning or something.
I don't remember.
And then we took showers in Dave's shop because we were all sweaty and disgusting from road tripping for hella days, and then just doing an overnight
Livery job.
Hustle cardio livery, just going as fast as you can to get this livery on. And we're in this fucking shop, and then turns out there's no hot water, so we're just taking an ice cold shower. Remember that now?
Yeah, so doing polar plunges before they were popular.
Oh yeah.
That's probably why you guys drove you.
I didn't though.
Did you guys think Final Bout would be what it is today back then?
We didn't think any of this would be what it is back then.
Yeah.
Even what it was back then, we were in disbelief of. Because drifting had always been such a underground, I guess you could say, thing. You know what I'm saying? An under the radar thing.
Yeah, even professional drifting was kind of unknown.
Yeah. People would be like, I'm a professional race car driver, drifter, drifting driver, racer, race drifter, drift racer. There was no, you couldn't just be I'm a professional drifter. And people are oh, that's sick. Do you drive in Formula D? Are you in pro spec?
Yeah,
people understand.
No, they'd be you bounce around from town to town.
Yeah. You ride trains? I'm huh? Yeah, drifting. Yeah. So we come from a time when 90% of the people that you meet in your life have no fucking idea what drifting is. They've never seen it or heard of it. Sliding a car happens when you crash. That's about it. That's about it. You know what I'm saying? So nowadays it's people want to be YouTubers, drifting YouTubers, pro drifters, whatever, start a drift team. It's all way more blown out and popular and mainstream. It's very different. And I could never have predicted that. I always saw it being this kind of niche, kind of core anime crowd kind of almost thing where you know what I'm saying? We get those a lot of drift nerds, but there's never people seeking popularity or gaining popularity through drifting.
Yeah, I definitely never saw it getting where it's at, but
yeah.
like, where's it gonna go from here?
So a Hollywood movie, another one.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Another
that's
one.
what we were gonna talk about.
Yeah.
So you get this like phone call, and they're like, "Hey, do you want to come drift in a movie?" And you're like, how does that go?
Yeah, later my brother texted me.
Well, we would probably still go back to like working with Hurt and Hoonigan because that kind of ties into it also.
Yeah, let's do that.
That was like part of the whole trifecta of when we like at the time when I branched from FD to just animal style stuff, like made that transition. That was when the time where also Hurt was trying to branch out of shooting FD for FD teams and like Beard Life and stuff and like doing Street Sharks and kind of transitioning to his own brand. And having him on board with Hoonigan let us have a trifecta of like, we're doing this, Hoonigan is shooting it, you are sponsoring it. So you're sponsoring us, we're getting shot by Hoonigan, your sponsorship of us is getting you on Hoonigan.
Mm-hmm.
Therefore, we are your gateway to Hoonigan. You know what I'm saying? And then Hoonigan using us to have like core content and create more of a following. And then, you know, sponsors capitalizing on that by reaching people that are actually buying their shit.
Yeah.
And now, you know, you see a lot of that now.
Yeah, it was like Hoonigan was kind of, it almost like, I think we can probably say this now, it kind of came off as like a bro brand that was kind of seemed distant from the final Bout vision, but like Hurt made Hoonigan cool.
In the eyes of the
He brought
grassroots drifting scene, you know, because they had a very Formula D presence.
Drifty vibe to Hoonigan and kind of
because that's where he
blended
came
it.
from.
Yeah.
That's like his origins.
Mm-hmm.
It was like the shit that we like.
Yeah, and then so we were down to work with Hoonigan because of Hurt, and then they started to show more stylish drifting through Hurt.
Which
and then,
did well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like
But that also helped us with a lot of exposure and help with sponsorships and stuff.
Yeah, like two big Hoonigan videos are you and Jason at that burn yard. Like that one did numbers. I think that like captured like a whole other audience. And then obviously like the Super D Japan video was like really cool.
Oh yeah.
No one had really like done that. And of course like Will and Brandon like
dude.
again coming back and
Killing
just
it.
like blowing everyone's minds with like video skill and editing.
That's one of my favorite videos.
Yeah.
Will and Brandon shooting for Hoonigan and Super D Japan.
Yeah. That one shot Will got of I think it's like Vegito dragging wing and like doing the overtake like in the like super Dante like
Yeah.
that's like one of the best shots in drifting ever, like video wise.
That was like capturing our whole drifting world getting flipped on its head.
Yeah.
Like going from slammed car to being like, okay, it's time to, well, actually Ryan was ahead of all of us there. He raised his car for Japan and I was like, what the fuck, dude? Nah, just rock it as it is. But he was right. Like Mahon is gnarly. The rumble strips are huge.
He said it. I remember we were in the shop and he's just like, no, dude, trust me, the berms are gnarly. And like, yeah, he was like swapping his knuckles out for like
B-knuckle, yeah.
and like raising the front of his car like crazy high. We're all just like, you're an idiot, that's dumb. And then we got there and we're like, oh, actually, you might be onto something.
Yeah, Ryan was the first on B-knuckle. He saw Naoki at Grange on B-knuckle, and then we got our hands on it, and he was the first to rock it. But also, at the same time, Jason's car was absolutely fucking dragging on the ground at Mahon, and he was killing it. First lap, he put it on the wall. I remember him doing his first run and like scraping the wall.
And his brakes like weren't working either.
Yeah, and like local drivers there were like, "Oh damn! Like these guys can actually drive," because it was like rare to be able to show up at Mahon and actually drive it properly. because, you know, usually it would take like many years of driving it. Little did they know we'd been driving it for years on like Live for Speed.
Yeah,
so
every sim
we had
imaginable.
thousands of laps. It's obviously not the same, but getting the, you know,
You
the
get an idea.
timing and yeah.
I haven't been like, I've been scared like a couple times in drift cars, like in the passenger seat. And one of those times was riding with Jason at Bayonne. I was like, okay, like I wouldn't have, I was like, I definitely don't have the balls to do what he's doing right now. I was like, I'm happy my car's not here because I'd be in the fucking wall.
That place is sick, man.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's created some very like impressive drivers just because of the skill of it and the like treacherous nature kind of like weeds out anyone who's kind of a casual there, I guess.
Yeah, it seems like when you drive there, it forces you to learn how to drift a certain way. And then learning how to drift in that way is really beneficial to being able to learn how to drift in any other way successfully and being able to push the car to the limit too. Because like that track requires a variety of skill sets to get from point A to point B, like not just hitting the first turn, but like hitting the setup turn, hitting the entry onto the straightaway, hitting the initiation, hitting the apex, hitting the transition, like putting the whole lap together from start to finish, you know, to be able to do all that, it gives you a complete skill set just about, other than, you know, like riding a bank. But I mean, they don't have those.
Nope. They don't have NASCAR tracks.
Yeah. So that shit don't matter.
Yeah, I think anyone that hasn't gone and driven Mahon in real life doesn't realize that all of the like difficulty, well, most of the most difficult portion of it is getting onto the straight with speed. That's where you will get ditched by the Mahon locals, getting onto the straight. And like American drift style doesn't even think of that. It's not about like being able to grip through a corner that's setting up into the entry. That's like,
Yeah.
that's where the driving style is really different.
Yeah.
And it's been
all about the approach to the
and it's
entry.
been talked about for years. Like it's like you probably find videos from 15 years ago on YouTube from like Driftworks guys going to Japan and talking about this exact same shit, where it's like in Japan, they understand the impact of sacrificing some of the, you could say, drift in one turn in order to maximize it in the next turn. Right. But in reality, what you're doing is you're like maximizing the energy output of the car at all times, but you're just doing it in different ways so that you can accentuate angle on one part of the track or not, right? Tire smoke, etc. Wherever you want the impact of the track to be, that's where you're going to have that maximum amount of energy in the car, right? But in America, people are like, and in a lot of places, people are more fascinated with like maximum line, maximum smoke, maximum wheel speed. And in Japan, they're a lot more fascinated with like going as fast as possible and just like riding the raggedy edge, but also still drifting. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's a different, like, it's almost a different sport to some degree at that level, at like the short course level. It's almost a different sport and like a different style.
I agree.
Yeah. It's hard to, I can't think of like an analogy of what it could compare to, but it's obviously like drifting around a bank in a 1,000 horsepower car or throwing it up against a wall in a 400 horsepower car are two very different things. Right. And you can't, it's hard to say like which one is better than the other, which one is more like valuable than the other in terms of knowing how to do it or in terms of like what spectators want to see or what's considered more professional, et cetera, et cetera. So it's just like different disciplines, I guess you could say.
Yeah, they don't always translate.
Yeah. It's kind of like martial arts, I guess. There's different types of martial arts that like you're still doing the same thing, like you're using your body in a way of self-defense or whatnot. But like there's different ways to go about doing it, and it's hard to say which one is better than the other because in different situations or, you know, just, I guess you could say something like that.
Yeah, martial arts probably a good comparison. And I definitely used to be like, this kind of drifting is sick and this kind of drifting isn't, but Formula D is not easy. It's super hard. Like that kind of driving is not easy, and those cars are not easy. And
within each discipline of drifting, there are things that make that sick. You know what I'm saying? And there are like sub communities within that are also sick. And there are also things that make it suck. And there are also sub communities that also suck and are bad apples, etc. So it's just gotten to that point now where there's so many people involved and there's so many different subcategories of drifting. And then so many like communities involved with that it's hard to say, like, it's hard to even have an opinion of what is the best. You know what I'm saying? Like, or what you think drifting should be like, because the reality is that it does exist in all these different ways. So you just kind of have to just choose the one you want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know which one I'm choosing.
Yeah. Sideshows in Oakland. We're team takeover style now.
King of the pit, dude. Rollbacks.
Yeah.
Yeah. We see what drifting is
Foot
going.
out the window, perhaps, in heels.
I mean, if you feel like dabbling, you know.
What if I feel like dangling?
No.
I can't wait for the comments on that.
If you feel like dangling, let me know in the comments.
I think we should all drift in Cheetos, dude. And just get some sick in car.
You know what? Yeah. We're just going to have to just start posting our videos in places where you have to be 18 or older to view them. That's what it's
I'm making an OnlyFans and I'm drifting in a hammock and it's done, dude.
Only
It's
drifts.
over. I'm retiring.
Hey,
We
you do software development, right?
Yeah, kind of.
So we didn't talk about this Only Drifts app.
Oh, man.
Join the Patreon and find out. You want to see Ryan Kado drift in a banana hammock?
I mean, there's the angle of the dangle. There's
Yeah.
lots of things to consider.
Oh, what a good time, dude. What a time to be alive.
Yeah. I mean, you really can do whatever you want with drifting these days.
Yeah.
And that's facts.
Question. Do you think you could drift in heels?
I mean, I already struggle to fit in a car and my knees are eating the steering wheel. So in heels, I'd probably struggle.
Yeah, I think so too.
No one wants to see me in heels.
In like 7.5.
Yeah. Yeah, I could see
Really
myself
makes sense.
crashing.
Do they make size 14 heels?
I mean, probably
That's true.
these days.
Yeah, facts. You gotta get someone else with goldfish in them.
What?
What?
Just get, some non-binary heels, you know what I'm saying? Size 14.
I mean,
I'd be offended if they don't make them.
yeah, true. Like real 70s disco shit, dude. Clear one. All right, I don't know. Whatever.
We're getting risky in here now.
Yeah, we are.
We'll leave it in.
Yeah, no, we're leaving that in.
Oh, I leave it in.
No, you got 2 kids, dude.
Whoa. Okay, Palmer.
Where do we go from here, dude?
You guys did a movie. What was it like? Fucking, getting to go down and like jam and what could be a movie. Like, who knows if it comes out? Like, you never know, right? But
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah, shit can go down.
yeah,
Productions can get sued. Fingers crossed that this one doesn't.
yeah.
We'll see.
I mean, like, I was telling Julian when I heard about it, I was like, it's really cool that you guys get to go drift in a movie that like a lot of people are going to see for the first time. And like, there's potentially going to be a lot of people that like discover drifting through this movie. And like knowing that a lot of people discovered drifting through like a parking lot video or like whatever experience they had with Animal Style,
Mhm.
you guys, like, it's pretty like serendipitous. It's like Does that make sense? Serendipitous is a good word for that. I don't know, whatever. It's cool that you guys get to do that because, like, I don't know, it's kind of like this weird, like, reliving thing, and it's shot by Will and Brandon and Bert's there. It's just going to be like this, like, kind of like Genesis. Like,
totally.
Yeah.
I mean, part of the idea that Kado had was that kind of paying homage to that first era of animal style exposure, in that the original Final Bout team was like me, Julian, and Hurt at US Air. And so to have that kind of same squad doing some drifting in the movie would be a nice full circle moment for those who know, kind of deal. But then also could also have the same impact as it did the first time. So like you said, a whole nother generation of people who see it, and that's their first exposure to drifting, and they might be like, oh shit.
Yeah. That was, something that you reminded me of as we were getting ready to go down for that. And I was like stressed out and dealing with all kinds of shit. And I was like not even excited for it. And luckily I was able to drive Matt's car, because obviously I would have wanted to drive my own, but at this point in time, that's been my only option. So shout out to Matt, dude. That's pretty full circle too. Like, Matt was at the first comp I ever drove in. Now I'm driving his ex comp car.
That's cool.
Yeah. But yeah, I was like having a hard time getting excited about it. And Palmer was like, dude, think of how many people say the parking lot video got them into drifting, and then they're going to see you guys in this movie. I'm like, damn, you're right. That's really sick.
yeah, dude, it's gonna be cool. I'm really excited to like see what comes of it. And like, even like, we don't know what's gonna happen, but like to know that you guys were included, and like because you had such a big impact on drifting and like kind of the type of drifting that is portrayed in the movie a bit. Like, it's huge, dude. Like, did you ever expect that you'd be like called and be like, hey, do you want to be in a movie by your brother?
Definitely
no
not.
way.
But definitely, like throughout the years of Formula D, we'd always joke like, oh, your little brother's way cooler than you. I'm like, oh, I know. Like, you think I don't know that? Like, just wait. And now look at him. And then, yeah, to have him hit me up and be like, hey, I'm shooting this Hollywood movie. Like, you want to be in it? And I'm just like, yes. And then, a couple of days go by, and it's like, so is this still a thing? He's like, yeah. Also, we need animal style in it too. Like, hit up the guys. I'm like, okay, sweet. Hit up him, hit up Jason. Yeah. Just kind of started, it was like start a snowball effect, basically. We get there. We're only supposed to be there for like a couple days. We're only supposed to shoot like a scene or two. We end up staying for the whole damn week. We're shooting like every day. And it was crazy. It was a crazy experience.
Aaron came down.
Yep. Aaron and Kendall were there.
Jason was there.
Jason was there.
His car broke, but he got it fixed.
Yeah, Captain Reliable, the one time his car. But, he's still got a good amount of driving in. It was really cool being on the set of that scale of production and experiencing, like, I didn't realize the level of respect that these production teams show to like stunt drivers. I figured we'd be like the bottom of the totem pole. Like, these are just some dudes who drive cars. Like, what are they doing on our movie set? But it was like the total opposite. Like, we might as well have been the fucking star of the movie. Like, they were just super on top of their shit and just treated us so good. Everything was totally taken care of, complimentary. We had like gas for the cars, water for our bodies, like a whole basically 7-Eleven deal set up that was just free. Walk up, grab whatever you want, like fully stocked, catered, everything. They had like a mechanic there taking care of our cars. Like,
yeah,
you want a couple,
luckily,
you want tire pressure adjustment, you need radiator spray, like you need help wrench it. They kept Hurt on track.
All of our cars, when we went out to finally shoot the first scene of us driving, or the main scene of us driving, all of our cars had problems except for Ryan. Like, my fuel pump wasn't turning on. Jason's car shut down. Hurt's car was having problems too. His belt was flying off. Like, it was about to be a scene with just Ryan.
I'm just sitting in the grid in my AC, like, where's my dudes?
We were like, shit, too bad Aaron left. Like,
Yeah.
it was kind of a thing where you had to just be there. Movies are kind of crazy like that. It's like, especially a low budget movie like that, I think. They called a lot of audibles. Like, we weren't expecting to drive that much or be in it that much. And there was like stuff that was shot that wasn't even drifting with us or with Ryan. Yeah, I shouldn't say too much, but it was crazy.
Yeah.
And I'm standing there behind the camera with Brandon and Will and Ryan and Hurt. And yeah, it was crazy, dude.
Yeah, it's come a long way since your like little brother following you around with a DSLR.
Yeah. Now he's, standing behind like tons of money behind his rig. Yeah. And then we got Kado up there with the slate, like, all right, action on set. And then they're like, okay, speeding. You're like all this different, like everyone starts chirping off their little camera calls, like it's a CSGO lobby. And then I'm like, dude, this is serious shit. It's really cool.
And Hobo's there shooting.
Oh.
Yeah. Hobo on the drone team.
Sick.
It was like the all-star squad. They balled out on their second unit, like action team. They got the all-stars for sure, the heavy hitters.
Yeah, I think Shreve went to the New Jersey portion.
Mm-hmm.
They like got like all the OGs.
Oh yeah, they wanted it as authentic as possible. They got all like a bunch of people from the community playing themselves, live action at events and all that, and actual media people from the scene, from the community.
I feel like that'll make it the best drifting movie ever, just because
I sure hope so.
any other drifting in movies, I feel like it's not like people that are all about shooting drifting. They're just like movie people.
Yeah.
Yeah. If Will's DP, it's going to be like insane.
Yeah.
That's director of photography. Get your mind out of the gutter.
Yeah, having Will on track was sick. He got some really epic shots. We got to peek at the camera real quick before they had to stash all their footage away. But yeah, man, really excited to see what they come up with.
Yeah. What a crazy life.
Dude, it's wild. Never would have expected that kind of shit. And then also, having my brother there. My dad came out there too. He's like, oh, it's my birthday weekend. I'm just going to fucking come down there and hang out with you guys. Like, that's what I want to do for my birthday is just see you guys on this movie set, be behind the scenes. I'm like, all right, say less. So that's really cool.
Yeah, it was good. I haven't got to hang out with the Kados in a long time. Because they used to be there for every event.
Yeah. It was a really cool, full circle kind of moment for a lot of people involved. And the fact that it was at Willow Springs where we did ProAm and All-Star Bash and all that shit. Oh, go out here on this track and do this drifting. We're like, it's like, you think you guys can do that? I'm like, this is all we've been doing for the last half of our lives. Like, yeah, I think we can do it. Yeah. Your camera's rolling. Are you guys ready? Because our cars might only get to do this once before they all fucking break together.
Yeah.
They're like, we're going to give you guys all these warm-up runs. We're like, no. Just start rolling right away. Yeah. Just roll. We don't want warm-up runs. Yeah. They're like, you guys want to go individuals? And then we're like, no. I don't think you guys get how this works.
Too risky.
Yeah.
These cars are ticking time bombs. Get the shot.
I feel like you guys would be really good stunt drivers. I hope that turns into something.
I'll never be a stunt driver.
Send me a DM. I'm ready.
If they set up cars to fit 6-7 people, then I could do it. But I don't think stunt driving is in my.
Steve Aoki. I got you. Stunt double.
Easy.
Maybe even Devin.
You too.
Yeah. just shave, you're good.
I got it all.
Fuck, dude. That'd be sick. I hope that happens.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, they're gonna see it and they'll be like, who are these guys?
I sure hope so. Yeah, that 30 seconds of the movie is gonna stick in their brain, not the rest of it. Not the rest of the major Hollywood production with movie stars, just us.
You're like, yeah, that's pretty cool, I guess.
Yeah. But from what I have heard, it's pretty juicy of a movie. It's not just a little bland hour and a half long drifting montage. It's like grab some popcorn, buckle your seatbelts.
True cinema.
Yeah. You shall not be disappointed.
That's pretty
I
exciting.
think.
Let's talk Super D and
How's that beer doing?
it's empty. No, it's not empty.
Should
Big
I
talker over here.
grab another one before Super D chat?
Yeah, sure.
Can you grab me a water?
Yeah, I got you.
Intermission. Got myself a new sledgehammer from Home Depot.
Dude, that's
Highlight of my
that's
life
living.
right now.
Yeah.
It's making this build easier. You know how I know we're getting old?
I'm excited about Home Depot runs. That's where I go when I need some time alone.
So I go, I need to talk to somebody.
Like, do you need any help? You're like, actually, I do. What are you looking for? I'm just having a real bad day.
You know, I think we're all looking for a lot of things.
You're like, I get paid like $12 an hour, bro. Like, I can't handle this.
It's like, I know there's a lot of you in here. Give me another one of you orange guys over here. Yeah, dude. We have a lot to do before Super D. Lots of us have a lot to do. James got to build his motor. Aaron's got to build his motor. You've got to build your motor.
Yeah.
I've got to build a whole car. Julian's got to build even more of a whole car. Sam has to replace an O-ring. Fucker. Yeah. And Jason.
I think Jason's probably
Jason donated a bunch of parts to his Japan car. So he just has to like replace the donated parts on his
I
D
totally
car.
forgot Ryan's water. Here, dude. Give me your bottle.
You gonna fill me up with your backwash spec?
Oh, no, I don't give me backwash.
You saw it here first.
We've been friends for how long, dude? You can't handle some of my backwash? I don't backwash, dude. You want me to get you fresh water?
I just know you zoomed the boom, dude.
I actually spit right in it.
I figured as much.
Yeah, that's good, isn't it?
You know, maybe I'll open my mind to some more spit in my water.
There you go.
So maybe that's what I've been missing.
Good for you.
You know, next time I go into Home Depot, I'm gonna ask them if they spit in their water.
You drink your friend's spit.
Home Depot? Is that where you get your water?
We were talking about Home Depot while you're going.
That's actually where I get my intake manifolds.
Dude, can we talk about that one? I don't know
Cheers,
if you told that story last time on
No,
the
cheers.
In case you guys didn't realize, we're just chilling in the garage, getting zooted,
podcast.
and making a Goodest cast. So
Dude, can
if
you-
this goes off the rails, well,
Can you
That's what they all want.
can you fix my wood, dude?
yeah. I can be your fluffer for today.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Can I put that on my resume now?
Yeah.
Wood handler.
Yeah. I mean, you could have done that.
people who are just listening are like, "What the fuck is going on?"
Yeah. There's
bet
one
have.
under the fucking camping chairs we're sitting in.
That's not the only place there's
I'm
wood.
so glad I pre-gamed the pod with that ibuprofen.
Don't do
Camping
drugs,
chairs.
kid. Just the ones that they say are okay. Most of them.
The fun ones.
Like Mac Dre once said, "Don't do drugs unless you with me."
RIP.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just sad Matt Gray wasn't around to see Animal Style, dude. We could have had a really cool collab.
He could have been like our T-Pain.
Dude, if Mac Dre fucking Animal Style video when drifting got popular.
West Coast versus East Coast. Rapper drifter battles.
Yeah.
Dude, life is crazy.
Yeah.
I went and did an event with T-Pain and then went and shot a movie. What
Yeah.
the fuck?
Drifting.
Also, for those
Because of drifting.
who don't know, Julian's a huge T-Pain fan.
Dude, yeah. That was crazy. I was definitely starstruck. And then I was like helping with the driver's meeting and he was standing right behind me or like right next to me. Crazy. I didn't really get a chance to actually say what's up with him. Palmer, you understand why.
Yeah, it's tough. He's like,
There's so many people around him all the time.
I've announced 2 of his events and I still haven't met him. So
Damn.
like, but he's just, when he shows up places, they're just like, there's like people around that are like trying to like get their moment, you know, and it's like, it's way easier to just
Not do
Even
that.
Hurt
Yeah.
said that, like, when he first met him, he wasn't trying to like force anything. you
Yeah.
know? It's like, it feels weird to be like, hey, Mr. Payne.
yeah. Hey, hello, guess what? I'm announcing your event. Like, yeah, it's
But he knows who we are. Like, that alone is
the crazy.
fucking insane, dude. That's so cool.
Yeah,
He's a good driver.
he is a good.
He's
guy.
gotten good really fast. Like, that's sick.
Yeah,
so
he's
crazy.
definitely not. He's definitely not faking the funk.
Nah,
That's for sure.
he's really about it.
He's grinding.
Yeah, but he was like talking about how like he was like exhausted because I can hear like on the thing they were like talking to him or whatever, and like went out and just like ripped, like, and he's driving like a fucking 800 horsepower car.
Yeah, dude, that thing's no joke.
Yeah,
The Pickle Rick
the way he
or the
brought-
Mustang, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
the
thing was
Mustang.
gnarly to drive.
Yeah,
I just found it really cool, like, at the concert, which was like not related to the drift event. It was just Wisconsin Fest. He like mentioned the drift event. That was so crazy to me. He was like, shout out to everyone that came out to the drift event. Like, he's really about it.
yeah, that's what's up.
And drifting does that. It takes over you, no matter how crazy of a life you've experienced already. Like, drifting is that sick to where you can fall in love with it.
Yeah.
Even at T-Pain's level of life.
I think it might even be more attractive at that point because you kind of have created a barrier between yourself and like a lot of the hardships that would prevent you from doing it.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, it's pretty sick though.
It is.
He's like really into it. He's like, let's throw events and let's start a company and
I feel like
Let's
he's
go fucking drifting. And like
Yeah.
Hurt's driving way more than he ever has because it's like, you know, they're just like go to the event, like sell Nappy Boy stuff and drive and grow the brand. And like he's getting to like drive way more now, which is like,
I think it's sick.
yeah,
It's
Yeah,
also
like-
crazy that like our homie Hurt is best friends with T-Pain. Like,
Yeah.
that didn't even, I told Hurt this, like, when that first happened, it didn't even like surprise me. And I wasn't even like, whoa, that's crazy. I was kind of just like, that makes sense.
It does make a lot of sense.
Just because of all the things that Hurt has done and his personality. I was just like, oh, sick. Like, that makes sense. But when you really think about it, it's like, that is fucking crazy. Like, Hurt wasn't a big deal when we first met. I was doing the ProAm All-Stars 2011 in your S14 at Irwindale. And he like came up and was like, yeah, this thing's sick. And he was like shooting video for Beard Life.
yeah.
And look at where we're at now. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah. Pretty nuts.
I think it's just proved to like stick with something for a really long time and just be like super passionate about it, and you never know where it's gonna go.
Pretty much.
Like being into like weird music and being in a band, you know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep making that connection.
Hey, it's a good reference.
No, dude, I think it's like insane to know. But it's not that, yeah, I agree. It's not that crazy. Like, Hurt is just generally really fucking entertaining and like a good dude. And
Yeah. It's a fitting partnership
yeah,
and it's a fitting position for her to be in. It's like,
yeah, totally.
it's very cool to see him like reach something that he's been reaching for,
yeah.
you know?
And they like roast each other.
That's fucking
hilarious.
crazy.
Like, both of them together, like, Hurt is already really entertaining, but then like T-Pain's also really funny, and them together is just like the most entertaining.
Yeah, it's super cool.
Yeah.
We need to have a Super D. Are they coming to Super D?
Hurt's coming.
right?
We gotta go out to Georgia.
Facts.
That'd be cool. Like,
I want to do an animal style tour, bro.
yeah,
We need to just like,
like
Hit-
a band.
I really want to hit Drift Appalachia.
Yeah. Me too.
How do you say it right?
Appalachia.
Alopecia.
See, we all said it differently. So,
I
so
said
fuck
it
that.
wrong on purpose. Alopecia's like
Drift apple pizza. All right, sick. Bone apple teeth, y'all.
We're just dumb West Coast people. We don't know what.
I'm an American. I can get away with saying whatever the fuck I
Bone
want.
apple teeth. It's drift apple peach pizza.
It'd be sick to hit drift apple pizza. It'd be sick to hit Lanier.
I got to drive it a little bit. It's very.
How about Rainier?
Vitamin R, baby. What's up, P&W right now?
I've been holding back my burps, dude. I haven't done any good burps. What was that like?
If you go back to one of the old podcasts,
was that
Julian just ripped like
he burping?
Non-stop burps. They were pretty epic. So we made a compilation of all of them.
Oh fuck! You can't let them down.
I'll only let it out if it's going to be worthy.
I appreciate that.
That's probably why I haven't let them rip. They
Quality over quantity tonight. Yeah.
They felt weak.
Sick.
Anyway.
Yeah.
We were talking about what?
Going on an animal style tour.
Oh yeah.
If you're a sponsor, if you want to get behind that, let us know. We love money to go to drift.
I know a guy who can cast the whole thing.
Yeah, we did. Yeah. Let's get it.
Drift apple pizza. Where else?
I want to try E-Town, dude.
Yeah, E-Town.
E-Town's really sick.
For sure,
Road course,
E-Town.
Not the figure eight thing.
Yeah.
What else is cool that's not California? I don't know. It's tough.
We've done US Air.
Jokes.
I don't know.
We'd have to hit that
cool
too.
Shit out there, though.
I know that. I feel like there's a
fun.
fuck ton of cool events out there that we just don't know about because there's just so many now that it's like impossible to know
Dude,
about.
there's
All
like
of them.
100 fucking drift events every weekend.
It's
It's
insane.
insane. Like worldwide, there's probably like 100 drift events on any given weekend. Like how fucking crazy is that? Like there used to be like 2 a month. Like
I know. I was just telling Sam like we were lucky to drive once a month and like one full track a year. That was like, oh, we're doing good. Drifting's doing good.
it's unbelievable.
And now that any given weekend, there's multiple drift events happening.
Yeah.
Like that's been the craziest change for me is like coming back to a situation where there's literally, you can drift any weekend. There's always events happening all the time. Like just shit tons. So I remember being like having to plan around when events were because you would have to just make sure you could make it because otherwise you have to wait like a month or two till you could do another one.
Yeah. What's the last final bout that you went through?
2? Did we do final bout 3?
I don't think you did.
We only did 1 and 2.
2, I think, was the last one.
Dude,
Ryan went to.
like I want you to go just so you can see like how much it's changed.
Oh,
like,
dude,
how
it's
big it is.
crazy.
It's insane.
I want to go.
Yeah.
Everything about it has grown. The driving level has gotten crazy compared to what it was at the first event.
I mean, yeah, I can tell that just from the videos. Like,
Yeah.
the driving level was definitely different.
Yeah, I think
It was a much more.
Final one's like starting to get eyes like from outside of, you know, the people that we knew. But, you know, it's like it's getting eyes from like YouTubers and stuff, but it's also getting eyes from like people who have been drifting and like thought it was lame, and now they're like,
I think it's
actually-
been getting eyes for years.
yeah,
Yeah, dude. Final
It
bout is
just
definitely a
keeps
thing. It's
growing.
definitely big.
yeah.
Yeah, that.
Undeniable. And I think it's pretty awesome, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because there's like an avenue for people like us.
And it makes a lot of sense the way they do it, where it's like car build focused and drift focused. Because, like, you know, I come from like the Tokyo drift days, like the Fast and the Furious days, where it's like having your car be baller as fuck is also still really cool. But you then also have to drive the shit out of it. And then Final Bout kind of encompasses both of those things. It's like have a cool car, also drive the shit out of it. That's how you win, which is sick.
Yeah, now it's at the point where if you don't have a really cool car and you're driving like door to door with, you know, 3+ cars, like you're not gonna win.
And that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's pushing the
how
level.
it should be.
Yeah, I agree. That's sick.
For a while, it wasn't exactly like that, but now it's just like, I don't know. I was explaining that like a winning run 2 or 3 years ago, like wouldn't even qualify, like, or like you wouldn't make it in the top 4, like this year. Like, that's how tight everything.
Totally, yeah.
Like, and pushing, it's pretty sick.
You're seeing like kind of merging of dudes that were just focused on driving hard and kind of like building nicer cars.
Yeah.
And then dudes that were only focused on having nice cars, like started to try and drive them harder.
Yeah.
And it's kind of merging together where we're just having like nice ass cars being driven really hard, which is great.
It's kind of insane. I was like doing the math in my head and I was like, okay, there's 100 cars here. And if they're all worth like, 20 to like $30,000
easily,
like that's so much money in cars sitting in the paddock, like, and they're all gonna go fucking drive as hard as they can with each other. There used to be like a lot more crashes, and there's like less, like people are like pushing, driving closer, and like people are like practicing on a Seto and like setting their cars up like similar and trying to get like gearing matched and all this like crazy shit. It's like
makes the most sense,
dude. Nobody was like thinking of that like 4 or 5 years ago, but that just shows like the level of competition that it's turned into.
Yeah, I mean, it went from like the event being born to find teams out there to now people are getting into drifting inspired by Final Bout with the intent to create a team. Like that's their intro to drifting. You know what I'm saying? So it's literally created a whole generation of drifters and like a whole entire culture.
Speaking of which, you guys are doing the same thing kind of in a different way.
Yeah.
In a different part of the country.
Yeah. And more of less of a team and car build focus aspect and just more focused on the individual driver and like forwarding the competitive meta to reach Japan or veer off in our own direction, but to at least like all come together to pinpoint some direction of this is what is competitive. This is what is pushing our skills, our setup, our technique, everything forward in the right direction for what we're doing, which is basically just short course drifting, which like I said earlier, is like, in my opinion, is his own subcategory, is his own style. Cause you have like guys that can shred on Mahon. If you put them in a V8 car on a bank, they're not going to do so hot, and vice versa. You guys got guys in FD that can run a bank really great. You put them in a stock S13 at Mahon, then they're going to struggle to hit the line. So it's like a different style of driving completely. But rather than like just seeing it as a tier below or like a lower tier style of driving, instead just like kind of highlighting it as its own thing and then trying to advance it forward as its own thing and give people who are interested in that style of driving and that style of car building and that style of competition something to actually strive for and some like, I guess, level playing field for them to compare to each other, so you can like find actual competitive meta, push it forward together.
Yeah.
That was the biggest takeaway that I got from Japan was like everyone there understands what good drifting is and what they're trying to do. And they're all pushing towards it together. And that's helping them all advance each other more rapidly. But what we have is more of a disorganization in what we think is like the right direction to take drifting. Like we have so many people that think it should be so many different things. So Super D will hopefully create like a focus point for people to come together and push against like a singular meta and move forward.
And like teams and good car style also are a big part of it. I've always said like, Final Bout and Super D are both clearly inspired by Japanese drifting and they overlap so much, but it's like, well, I can't even say this anymore. I think Final Bout used to lean very slightly more towards the car style aspect and Super D leaned slightly more towards the driving style. But Final Bout now, the driving is definitely prominent, but Super D has always leaned a bit more towards the driving style and technique and stuff. But
yeah, it's been a little more like,
there's a lot of crossover.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I think US Air is just a different type of track.
That too. Yeah, the track definitely dictates the driving style.
The tracks, the layouts, the format, the comp format.
Yeah.
So it's like I said, it's just another subcategory. But if you're like, for us, we're just kind of Mahon nerds. We just want to scratch that itch of like going fast down a straight, throwing it into a tight turn, battling in technical corners. And that's what Super D is going to bring, like that very specific subcategory, short course, battle drifting.
And the Final Bout guys are like Tokyo street style nerds. So, and both have crossover with each other.
Yeah, makes sense.
But we're all inspired by Japanese drifting.
Just different parts.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the best way to describe it. It's like Super D is Mahon inspired and Final Bout is like Tokyo street style. Like,
Yeah, for me, I always think of it like Final Bout like equals Abo Moon and like Super D equals like Burst Mahon.
But there's always been a ton of
there's always the overlap. Yeah,
there's always been a ton of Final Bout style cars at Super D, and now there's a lot of Super D style cars at Final Bout. So, yeah, dude, combined forces.
Yeah.
Final D.
Final D.
Super Bout.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just throwing them out there.
We'll take it. D Bout. About that D.
Yeah, so obviously it's probably been a dream to bring C's Garage over since we went to go see them. What's it like kind of trying to orchestrate the logistics of getting Kiwis from New Zealand and their cars here? And
well, we're super lucky because we got to work with Final Bout on doing that, and they have experience with that. And we have a little experience with that. But between the group that we have working to pull that off, it definitely was a lot easier than it would have been if we were doing it on our own. So,
yeah, I mean, we had a lot of help with bringing the Japan guys over from Yusuf, and it's also kind of full circle because Yusuf was like at the first event that we drove, and he was judging, and then he knew Naoki, and then he was able to help us bring him over. But now, yeah, doing it on our own definitely would have been tough. So working with Simba and Final Bout made that way easier. And yeah, seeing those guys at US Air was nuts. Like no surprise that they won everything.
yeah.
Like,
I mean, yeah, we've known for a long time. They're insane.
yeah, it's kind of similar to seeing Naoki drive. It's like you see the videos and it's like, these dudes are sick. But then when we went to New Zealand, I was like, holy shit, like they are so fast on this track.
Yeah.
At Hampton, like driving with them, I was like, damn, you got to be fucking on point. So then it was like, bringing them over, they're going to do some crazy shit.
Yeah, I think them unleashed for 3 days at ABS is going to be unbelievable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That track is right up their alley. They're, Mahon drivers, Hampton drivers, AVS is basically right in the middle of that.
Yeah. I think they're going to do some really wild shit. It was cool. Joel was like, I was at dinner with them before Final Bout. He's like, I don't know, like, we'll see when we get to the track and see how it goes. Like, we'll see if we even, like, try and, like, go hard in the competition. He's like, I don't know if we're going to, like, try and win or not,
I know. I was telling them, like,
we'll do, like, a lap or two and figure it out.
Yeah.
Like, in my head, I'm just like, shut up. Like, you guys are going to be so good. Like,
yeah. Yeah, they're going to be sick to see at Grange for sure.
It's going to be really cool for me, even just to watch them. Like, C's Garage was like huge inspo. Even like before we were friends, really, I was like sitting on Tumblr looking at like Joel's car, thinking about how I suck at life and my car is ass and I need to drive hard.
Yeah, a lot of my 1J stuff I designed based on Joel's car. So, yep. Like I said, they've always been one step ahead.
Yeah. They brought Naoki over. He blew everybody's minds. They raised their cars up. Then you guys did the same thing with Super D. Like, just kind of like following in their footsteps a bit. So it's cool to have them like out here. And we get to kind of show ABS.
Yep.
It's like not really our home track, but kind of.
It's kind of like the West Coast stomping ground track. It's like our Mahon, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
Outside of the Thunderhill skid pad, which is like our local. But I think from like the global perspective, like AVS is like the West Coast track for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a Super D track. People can just drive there whenever the hell they want now. Yeah. Dude, if I live close to the AVS, I'd fucking drive there like every weekend.
100%. It's so far.
Yep.
It's like 10 hours for me.
Chief.
Yeah, I think people don't know that. Like, they see us drive there a lot, and they don't know that it's like every time you're there, it's a 10-hour.
Yeah, California's big.
We don't drive there a lot.
Yeah.
I wish it was closer.
Yeah, we don't drive there a lot because it's so far.
Yeah.
I was lucky to live pretty close to it. It was like 2.5 hours or so. And definitely put some laps in.
I bet, dude.
Yeah. Definitely got a bit more comfy on that track. I'm still nervous for Super D though, because there's gonna be so many good drivers there.
I'm excited.
I'm
nervous to get my car done.
I'm having a bit of a tough time even getting excited for it, just because the daunting task of getting my car going seems
pulling off the event is pretty scary.
Fucking impossible. Yeah, and
You guys
also
are
hosting the event.
This event, and you're both like, people probably don't know this from the photos, like some people do, but the hash from the parking lot video is the car that you dug like non-rolling out of back of Jason's like house, and are trying to build a complete like driftable, reliable car within, I don't know what, like 5-6 months.
Well, now too. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a month and a half.
Bet.
Yeah.
Julian's car is rolling, and the interior is painted, but
there's his engine.
Yeah.
Not in the car.
I could have just thrown an SR in my car and used all the parts that I had ready to go, but I was like, nope, I want Ryan to drive and have an SR. So,
and he's a smart man, because if he didn't do that, I would have bought a V8 that's already ready to go. Because we're in America, and V8s strapped to strong transmissions with everything you need to make it run is cheap.
It's true.
But I'm glad.
Yeah, I'm glad too.
I'm very fortunate. Very like, yeah.
I mean,
who has friends that are just like, oh man, you need a motor? Well, I have this built SR20. I guess you could take it. I have 3 K24s laying around.
I mean, honestly, I'm just returning the favor from when we were kids, and you were like, take my ProAm car and use it for a season. And I broke it too. So it's like,
yeah, didn't you do the Irwindale bank on 3 cylinders?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And an SR, like an up and bank.
That SR was at like 240 Fahrenheit or something.
Yeah.
Dude, I mean, what are you going to do?
3 cylinders and you still ripped Irwindale. That's fucking insane.
He almost won that whole event. If the car didn't die, he would have probably won the event. There was good drivers there, but Julian's an animal, so. And now you know why we made the team name Animal, because that's just how we fucking describe each other. That was really cool to see too, because like I drove that car a lot, and I knew like that it was a good car, but that's like a pretty big bank, and it's an SR20, and like, you know, there was other cars that he was battling against that had way more power, and he was just like spanking them up, and I was like, fuck, dude. He's good.
It's probably smart.
Made it work.
I
was like, damn, I just drove this track in FD and like his run was better than mine. Fuck.
No, that's crazy. But yeah, that car was slammed. And
yeah, that's the other thing is you slammed the fucking shit out of it. It was on like it was on those chrome RPS, right? So it still looks pretty cool.
Yeah,
I think you had 3-piece wheels on it too. Or what'd you put on that thing?
No. Oh, what did I have? They were like Rota grids or something, like, or some kind of Rota 5-spoke, like fake shit. P45s. Yeah.
That's right.
P45s.
Isn't it black with like NOS on it?
Yeah. We were sponsored by NOS Energy Drink.
And like,
that was like our first sponsor.
Yeah.
Did you hand cut the chrome flames?
I hand cut Jason's first graphics too. It was bad. It did not look good. Oh shit!
You need your fluffer.
Oh no, my wood. All new.
Oh no! All right, can we please tell a story about the fucking Home Depot intake manifold?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Where were we? We were in Washington, I think. I think that's where it happened. We were turbocharging the Z for FD. This was 2013, I think. Yeah. And we had a aluminum intake manifold custom made to go on top of the ITBs that were on the car because we were running an NA ITB, and they were like, this isn't enough horsepower because Daigo's here. So now we need to do something. And the initial thought was like, well, this motor's a tank. Let's just turbo it. And so we did that. But the intake manifold that we had made for us was full of little pinhole cracks and wasn't holding boost. Mm. So we just binned that thing. And we're like, well, what are we going to do? Because we need an intake manifold. So one of the, like, my team consisted of like these like street racing geniuses from SoCal that like ran a dyno shop and like did tuning and like wiring and stuff like this. But they were just like these street racer hot rod, like just genius guys. And he's just like, oh, we can fucking make a intake for this. Like, we need to go to Home Depot. They have the shit there. Like, we can make this. And so we just go to Home Depot. He has this big old list of stuff we need to get. We get all the shit. We come back to the track and he makes a fucking intake manifold out of ABS pipe from Home Depot. And then I get top 8.
Was that like your best result too?
Yeah, I'd be Osmo with that intake. That was some funny shit.
That's fucking crazy.
And the car was
so
like
crazy.
Fast. So I mean, it was relatively fast, faster than it was. But that was making like 5 something. It was in like the 5s.
That was with the VK.
Yeah, with the turbo VK, it was making in like the 5s range. But Daigo was still in like the 1,000 range. So he still smoked our ass like super bad.
Fuck, that's crazy.
But after that event, that manifold just stayed on the car for the rest of its life as a turbocharged car. And then that was basically from Seattle to Irwindale.
And
the rest of, yeah. And then I think it was the next year. I don't remember. At some point, we ditched the turbo because we were having oiling issues and just it was just a pain in the ass. And then we just threw like 100 shot of nitrous on it or something, and then it was just fast as hell. We should have just done that from the start. Nitrous is the shit. Like the scene in Fast and the Furious when they press the nitrous and they just like warp speed and shit.
The floorboards come out.
That's what it feels like. The floorboards come out too.
Julian knows a little bit about warp speed with the nitrous button.
He knows about it. He knows about it.
I know about it too.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Nitrous in a Z. It's some shit, bro. I'll tell you.
I get that fucking video brought up, Shane's video of you fucking hitting the back of me from.
Dude, I still watch that.
Dude,
when I want to laugh, I'm like, I'm gonna watch this video.
The fact that it's just like one clip and it's like him explaining like that he's gonna fucking hit the nitrous button and I'm like fucking, oh my god.
I also crashed the fuck out of Matt's car at Final Bout and Shane was riding with me and he was just the whole time he was filming he was trying to like continue filming the whole time to, just in case he would catch another moment like that, because he knows every time he rides with me, some dumb shit might happen. And I crashed into the wall. It was on Hertz live stream. I don't think it has quite the same impact as the NOS clip, but
that's gotta be cool for those live stream viewers. Just open up their Instagram, they're like, oh, someone's live. Oh, he's drifting. Oh, fuck, he crashed.
Dude, Shane running this Twitch stream at Final Bout was so entertaining.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet. I should have tuned into that.
Yeah,
Shane's so funny, dude. Shout out to Shane's.
Two Shanes. Another OG.
Oh, yeah.
Goated filmer.
Yeah, dude. Shane's a beast with the camera.
He's coming to Final Bout, right? Or Super D.
Yeah.
Say the same thing.
Of course.
About Super D.
He's got to fly in from Florida now.
Did he move out there?
Yeah.
Sick.
Yep.
We're all going.
Little
Mass
crocodile
migration,
boy.
Georgia, Florida, somewhere up in there, y'all. Let's go. Cali's too expensive. Oregon.
Maybe. We'll see what happens.
Sustainability. How the fuck? Okay, that's a good question. How the fuck have you guys been doing this long without, like, I don't know, burning out massive credit card debt? Because I think that happens to a lot of people in drifting. Like, I mean, obviously it's happened here and there to you guys and myself as well, but like the amount of time you guys have been doing this, like, and still not like in complete financial ruin or like in a fucking insane asylum where we should all be.
Almost there.
You know how sometimes you just see us not drifting for hella long? That's how. Just like,
The thing about not being in financial ruin and not being in an insane asylum, that part's just wrong.
No.
We just are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could
Basically.
We're definitely like a mess in our heads. Ryan and I these days are just constantly like trying to ground each other. Like we get on the phone and I'll try to calm him down and we go back and forth with that. I'll be like, yeah, I'm losing my shit today. What the fuck am I doing with my life? How are we going to make this shit happen?
Yep.
He's like, we got this, dude. I'm like, all right, yeah, you're right. We got this.
Yeah, but on a massive event like that is like very draining. And then on top of that, you're trying to like build cars from nothing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Building the car from nothing is the part that like relieves the stress.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's like the release.
Yeah, speak for yourself, dude. I look at my car right now and I want to fucking jump off a cliff.
Yeah, I feel that. I definitely felt that way. Like, I remember I would first talk on the phone with him. I was like, yeah, I'm not building a car for this event. Are you kidding me? That's the dumbest idea I've ever heard. And he's like, you have to drive, bro. People are coming there to see you drive. I'm like, damn, you're kind of right. Plus, C's garage is coming, and I want to drive with them. So I guess I got to build a car from scratch. But once you start working on the car, something about working on 240s, I was talking about this with Sam too. Like something about working on 240s is like therapeutic.
Mm.
So even though you're like, I have this looming deadline and like I have this very like large opportunity to fuck up in a lot of ways, but I'm just going to sit under the thing and wrench on this and just believe it can get done. Because just sitting there turning the bolts and like fucking with the arms and like running lines and like it's an S13 and it just makes you feel good that like you can do it.
Is it like because you know what the outcome is going to be, or is it just the act
No, it's
of
just
doing
something, the act of doing it. It's just like, I don't know. Just if you work on a 240, you probably know. If you feel this way, it's just something about it. Same working on a Hachi too. Maybe it's working on a drift car.
Yeah.
But like the way things are, you know, it's an older car. Things are simple. Things go together, pretty straightforward. Not a lot of technology on it. On top of that, like, you know, the things you're doing are going to lead to fulfillment or enjoyment in your life later down the way, right? So it's just like, it's like meditative almost. It's like therapeutic. That's how I feel about it. Getting like Joel and when I was talking to Joel, funny story, right? So Joel comes out to Super D New Year's Eve, and then that next weekend, me and the family and the kids decide to go to Monterey for just like vacation. Like, we'll just go to the aquarium, hang out by the beach, get a hotel, whatever. And then we're walking down Cannery Row, which is like the main little touristy row there. And fucking Joel and Beth are sitting on a bench. Like by this water fountain in like the main courtyard area. And we just kind of look at you like, what the fuck are you doing here? And he's like, what are you doing here? Because they were just at Super D and they were just going down the coast with the little van and surfing.
What are the chances, dude?
So we just
so crazy.
Not knowing that, we just like, we like to go to Monterey every now and then because the kids like it, you know, like the aquarium and the beach, all that. We just cruise down there and like, we're just fucking. There's like, it's a crowded space too, so like you wouldn't expect to. And there they were. It was fucking wild. So we went and got ramen and just chatted up. Sick ass experience. And now here they are in America. Wild.
Fucking wild.
Yep.
I don't know. I'm excited to see like the impact of Super D coming back, especially like Matsuri, because it's such a like legendary event.
It's been 7 years.
Damn.
7 years since the last one. And yeah, I was telling Ryan, because I was trying to get him to go to Final Bout, but he had some life stuff he was dealing with. Seeing how big Final Bout is now, I was like, holy shit, dude. Super D is not going to be as big, but if it has any kind of growth the way Final Bout has had growth, I was like, we're in for a serious fucking bit of work here, dude.
Yeah, we definitely, before we go into Final Bout and like even just in general, like talking about running Super D events again, like I didn't expect it to be as prominent just right off the rip. Because I don't even feel like it was, I feel like it's grown even from just nothing happening, like just from drifting growing.
Yeah.
So that's crazy already.
Yeah, to be completely honest, we've winged it quite a bit with these events. Like the first two Matsuris were a bit of a shit show. We had some help. Most of our events are a shit show in the beginning, and we're always like pretty stressed out. And then everyone just knows what to do, and it smooths out. Like it's all about the fucking drivers at Super D. They know what to do. That's why we've always kept it invite only. It's not because we want to exclude people. It's just because we're pretty unorganized and we want the event to just run smooth and just have people there that get it. And it's always worked like that. And it's been amazing because of that.
So it's literally like the community making it what it is. For sure.
Yeah, I definitely got a bunch of DMs asking me about invites and stuff. And I was just like, I don't know.
Yeah, they got to keep in mind, like, we're two drifters running the events. We're not like event promoter guys that, started throwing drift events. Like, we're drivers. So,
yeah.
We're still going to put on a dope event.
We're definitely putting in a lot more work for this one and trying to make sure it's smooth. But even still, like, we're stressed out. But I think we've got a better plan this time around, and
it's going to be a drift event.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's like, how the fuck do you pick when you have like 500-600 people apply?
Oh, dude, that whole application process is crazy.
Oh yeah.
And the like, you're thinking like, oh, like we will only have to weed out like a few people that just like aren't ready or like don't quite understand what we're doing. And then you have like hundreds and hundreds of responses. And it's like, we're going through those things for weeks. Every day after work, do whatever we got to do, get on the phone, get on a Discord, like multiple hours into the night, just going through these applications. And
that was really hard.
That was fucking tough.
I would like people to know that they need to not take that personally, because I know a lot of people were upset about it, and I can understand like being bummed, but we would love to just have everyone come and drive, but we have to like we want the event to be a certain way. And it's not that people aren't cool enough or anything like that. It's like we had certain criteria, and that's what we made the application for. And we just wanted to know that people understood what Super D was about. Like some cars, and we're also humans, and we're going to make mistakes. Like there are definitely some people that got Super D license that probably shouldn't have got them yet. And there were definitely people who got denied that maybe should have got a Super D license. Like we're humans. And so, yeah, hopefully people will just try again next time.
We're learning, we're working on the process, make it better for next time. And really, it just comes down to one of those things where drifting has so many subcultures now that it needs some place where it can be narrowed down to like what the event is about. Not necessarily just being for everybody, but maybe being for a specific group of people that exist, in the community that might not have access to events where they can get the experiences that they want outside of Super D. And the only way to provide that is by having that filter. So it's not necessarily that we're trying to exclude people or discourage people, but more or less that we're trying to like create a environment for people that can only exist for certain people, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I'm just biased because I'm driving. So I'm like, yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, if you think about it, like
there's so many options.
There's tons of places to drive.
Yeah.
Tons of events happening every weekend.
There's an event every weekend at pretty much every track now, which is insane. And they're like mostly full. Like that fucking blows my mind.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah. What advice would you give to somebody that like wants to drive Super D in the future?
So
if you have a clapped out fucking E46 or 350Z, do some cool shit with it, or you're gonna get filtered into the list of all the clapped out E46s or E36s and 350Zs, because there's so many of them. We can't accept all of them. So you gotta be a little understanding that like you might be a cool person, you might even drive cool, but like show us that you understand what Super D is about and that you want to drive like this and that you actually care about this lane of the sport.
Japanese style of drifting.
It's nothing against you as a person at all.
In the same sense where like if Final Bout just let every team who wanted to run, it wouldn't be what it is.
Yeah.
So in order to like operate in a certain space, you have to sometimes filter out people that can only work in that space, if that makes sense.
Yeah, FD can't just like open the doors to anybody who wants to compete and watching.
Right.
Because it would.
But if you're one of those people who's like, I want to be a Super D driver, I want to do it like Japanese style drifting, I look up to Mahon and burst drivers and all that type of thing, and you maybe submitted an application and got denied, then keep practicing, keep driving, get clips, work on your car, keep reaching towards your goal, because maybe it's just that you're not there yet. And 100%. We have to protect the experience of the people who are there and who are ready by giving them that space to reach for their next level. And not everybody's ready for that.
Yeah.
I also want to clarify that if that like comes off mean talking about clapped E46s and 350Zs, I'm saying that because there was literally like 100. So when we're going through hundreds of these, we have to like be somewhat critical, which is hard.
Yeah,
I don't give a shit. I'm down to drive with anyone who is really about it,
If your shit's clapped, like you gotta really fucking show you.
Yeah, exactly.
Like it can't just be like a incrementally slightly better than
You have to be like a standout.
And on the complete opposite end of that, you don't have to be a sick driver. You just have to want to be.
Yeah.
You just have to understand.
It's like an attitude and the ideology kind of thing. Like understanding the environment we're trying to create, understanding the driving we're trying to produce, and understanding the experience level that we're catering to. That's a big thing because there's a lot of events out there that cater to all levels. But in doing so, you don't get to cater as much to specific levels. And where there might be a larger group of like beginner or like novice level drivers, where more events are catered to that level of driver, people who have been in it for a lot of time and who have put in a lot of effort, they also want to keep that journey going and might not be able to do that by running mile wide tracks with not very challenging entries and just kind of rinse and repeat the same drifting experience. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think the best way to get into a future Super D is to come and watch and see what the driving is like, what the energy is like, what the expectations are, instead of getting like, instead of feeling left out and disappointed and writing it off. Like, you have a very good chance of driving one in the future.
Dude, yeah, totally.
Check it out and learn, and that's your way in.
100%.
And there were people that did the opposite and went to the internet and cried about it and were like, I guess I'm not cool enough. And that's how you don't get to drive Super D. Like, take it constructively and understand that no one thinks you're not cool enough. We just want to see you get it. And come out and meet us and say what's up and ride in some other cars and see what the course is like and see how people are driving it. That's the best way.
Yeah.
Don't just get upset and then write it off. Because we wrote an email responding to people that we had to deny. And we said, like, try not to get discouraged. This isn't the end of the road. Like, we want to see everyone get a chance to come out. And
there's a lot of people who came to previous mod series that are driving for the first time at this one. Like,
oh yeah.
Yeah. Like, it's not impossible.
Mm-hmm.
Come absorb it, like, implement it in your own driving and car, and
then show us. Yeah,
and then you're in.
Exactly.
Pretty simple formula.
Yeah, I mean, there was hundreds of drivers that got accepted, and there was hundreds of drivers that got denied.
No, it wasn't even hundreds that got denied. I feel like we didn't deny that many. Well,
I think it was. Yeah,
it's gotta be.
Yeah, true. There was like
there's over
300 people that applied for it.
I think there was more than that. There was like 4 something.
That's insane, dude.
There was like
that is insane to me. Yeah, like, I think, and also I want to say, like, at the beginning of it, we were being way more lenient.
Yeah, we didn't realize.
We didn't realize how many were coming in. So
we're learning a lot of the logistics of doing this. But yeah, it was like
450.
I think it was like 350, something like that.
It was a lot more than we expected. We expected like 60, 80.
Yeah.
Like, just a local event type thing, like, yeah.
So I think at first we were like, they kind of get it, we'll approve them. And then, like, later down the line, we were like, oh shit, like, we might have to get a bit more specific on this. And so that's why I say, like, there's probably some mistakes we made. It was a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Some days we were doing it really tired. Some days we were
like till midnight. We're like, fuck.
Yeah.
Like, no.
Right. Yeah, that I mean, I'll be honest, that happened. Sometimes it was
we did go back through it multiple times though.
Yeah, we did.
We'd revise it and be like, oh, why do we deny this guy? He should have got it. Or like, why do we approve this guy? He should have got denied, So we'd go back and try and make sure we revise it as good as possible before sending emails.
Not everybody can be the bouncer of the club,
Also, I think a lot of people applied for the license thinking that had something to do with Matsuri, even though we made it pretty clear that Matsuri didn't require a license. It's more invite specific drivers, but
having a license definitely helped because it's, we have like a set list of people we know are inviting. And then after that, it's like, if we need to fill spots, like that's the first place we're going to go. So the drivers we've already approved.
It's also way harder this year to invite people to Matsuri because it's like, we really want it to be a fucking show of some of the best driving in the country, but also not exclude some people who really, really, really want to be driving there. So it's hard. It's like you can't have only the sickest drivers. You can't get all of the sickest drivers to make it out to Cali in the desert.
And there's also, I mean, we're in America, so it's not like there's that many like very like globally, like global tier high level drivers. I mean, no shade. There's really good drivers here. There's lots of really good drivers, and we've come a long way.
Top tier in this style driving at ABS. Yeah. It's like a very specific type of drifting. And there's not that many people that.
And we're looking for like, you know, a very small group of people in a very small group of a very small sport. But
yeah,
hey, that's what we're addicted to. So
yeah,
YOLO.
And because of that, it will be something that you don't want to miss because it's going to be insane driving. And just
return of Animal Juju S13.
I hope. No, I have
Julian's going to be there. He's going to be in something. There's going to be an S chassis.
I need this pressure.
There's going to be an S13, an S14, or an S15.
Everybody in the comment, everybody DM him and just tell him how much you want to see him.
Everybody come help me. I was going to say,
if you know how to build
fucking a 240, save my life.
Come here and start building.
You know anything about K-swaps? You know anything about wiring? Fucking save me.
Hold up.
We need to pull a hurt here and we need someone to come build the car.
Yeah.
We know you're out there.
Yeah.
You want to come be a star on the Animal Style YouTube for a few weeks?
Yeah, we don't have the YouTuber poll yet, but you'll get there one day.
Hey, DP's been on them weekly uploads, son. Just wait.
Pretty sick.
Yeah, Daniel's killing it.
The best part was
shout out DP. And that's Daniel Peterson.
Okay.
A lot of DP happens here, and we'll leave it at that.
Fuck. My favorite part about Ryan talking about like the cathartic, like meditative part of like working on an S chassis, I was just looking at you while he was saying all that, and I could tell in your head you're just like, not me.
100%. That's exactly what I was thinking. And also admiring Ryan's way with words, because he's always been so much better at that than me.
He's a smooth motherfucker.
Yeah.
Hey, smooth. Yeah. Stop playing.
Any Hooser.
All right.
What else?
Are aliens real?
Dude, yeah.
We are the aliens, dog.
Oh, shit.
Next question.
Did you see the recent footage of the UFO getting hit with what was the missile? Fire or something?
Did they just laugh it off like Independence Day? It was like, pew! Oh, yeah. I think we pissed them off.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Well, that was dumb.
Yeah. So now the aliens probably got beef and we're fucked.
Oh, shit.
Then they're going to see the drifting and be like, guys, stop. They're actually doing something cool.
Like,
hold the missiles.
Like, C's garage is there? All right.
Fucking laser
honestly,
everyone else.
If you're going to see a fucking UFO, it's going to be in Super D in Apple Valley. Like,
facts.
Good point.
Yeah. If you like aliens, come out.
They'll probably be spectating.
Yeah, honestly. Like, what better place to watch from if you're in
Area 51, Area AVS.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's underrated in drifting?
What's underrated in drifting?
Yeah.
Stock shit.
Air conditioning.
Fucking
damn.
I don't think it's underrated. I think it's just unattainable. It's underattainable. Underattained. Everyone wants it. Few have it.
What do you think is underrated?
That burp.
Being a good driver.
Oof. Damn.
Should I open a can of worms?
Yeah, please. You can cut it.
I know you guys have clips of this last time.
What?
I know Julian has a clip of like complaining about people cutting their clips and not landing backies.
Yeah.
Right? Should we start getting controversial?
Dude, oh man,
it's hard for me though.
Don't get me started, dude.
Yes, that's what I'm trying to get you started.
Do you still get DMs about see people sending you clips that are cut?
No.
We need
That
some
was
kind of
short-lived.
controversy.
Honestly, dude, that clip, it made me laugh at first, and then I was embarrassed. I was like, I don't need to be on here talking shit. I actually tried to untag myself from that video so it wouldn't show up in my Instagram feed, and it didn't work. It's still there, and I was like, fuck it.
You want me?
No. It's been up for a couple of years, so now can you untag me? No, I just
it's only circulating on TikTok now. Scrub it.
I always look back on those moments and I'm like, why are you talking shit? But I do feel that way. But still, because clips like that, they get a bunch of traction. And I'm like, I don't want to fucking be known for that. I want to just do some sick driving, which I don't feel like I've fucking done lately. Welcome back to another episode of Julian's stressed and overwhelmed with too much drifting shit and also hates his driving.
I was actually just having this talk with Aaron the other night, drifters just naturally seeing themselves drift and be like, damn, I suck, even if they don't.
Well, all the good drivers think that way.
And that's what, if you're a bad driver, you think you're the shit, and that's why you don't get better.
Yeah, I think so.
It's just basic psychology trickling into
But also
drifting.
what's good and bad is completely subjective, like we talked about.
Shots fired.
Hey, as long as you do a rollback, you're good.
I'll be honest, man. I'm not into that shit being fucking brought into drifting. 360 entries, rollbacks. It's I understand it's fun, but we're just highlighting the fucking takeover shit with the rollbacks. Okay, do some rollbacks every once in a while. But
a tasteful rollback sprinkled in.
Yeah.
I like it.
Nah, I'm not. Yeah.
A celebratory rollback?
Yeah.
I'm definitely not talking shit on the crash style dudes because they be doing that, but they drive hard as fuck and I appreciate them.
I love the crash style guys.
Yeah, me too. They drift good.
Yeah. I see them as next generation hype drift team, internet energy.
Speaking of next generation, how about fucking JMO, dude?
JMO's crazy with it.
Yeah.
JMO's going to watch us now and be like, fuck, you're talking about me. So I'm going to gas him up. He's sick with it. He doesn't realize how good he is.
We were hyping him up on the night it found out too. I remember we went to interview. I went to interview him and I was like, so what happened to your car? Because he was going to do the tandem battle comp and his oil pan bolt came out. And he's like, my oil pan bolt came out. He's just so shy and humble and shit. And Mez was distracted, and then he went over and asked him the exact same question. And instead of answering, he's like, "You just asked me that." I'm like, dude,
I love it.
Yeah.
No, he's killing it though.
Yeah.
JMO's sick, dude.
That's
How did he get? Let's talk about that. How did he get put on the team?
So it's funny because we both had the idea to put him on the team separately from each other. I was already kind of talking about it to Bridget, damn, that kid's good. We should get him on Animal Style. And she's like, yeah, when I watch him drive, it kind of reminds me of watching you drive, and he's so young. And then Julian hits me up a couple days later. So what do you think about putting JMO on the team? I was like, I was just going to ask you the same thing, bro. I was we're putting him on the team, right? Because he's sick. He's definitely needs to be on the team. And then, yeah.
And even more importantly, he's just a fucking cool dude and fits in with us perfectly.
Mm-hmm. He fits
same mindset,
every aspect of the team.
Humble and cool to hang out with, and that's it. It's not about just the driving. It's never about just the driving. But yeah, it's the same way that everyone's got on the team. We're around, we're hanging out with each other, we're driving with each other, we get along.
Yeah.
Have the same mindset, Sam's the same. Sam's been killing it too. He just needs to get his car dialed because he's been fighting it. And I know
Sam's sick with it too.
Sam is sick. He has major potential to drive really, really good. And he does. But he definitely struggles with his car lately. So we're trying to get him dialed.
Yeah. We have quite a fucking team of drivers.
When I was watching Sam and JMO drive at Fuel Fest, and watching the whole crowd getting hyped on them driving and tandeming together, and they were kind of nervous to go out and put on a show. And I had to kind of tell them, like, you guys are the fucking show. Like, go give these people what they want. Like, they're freaking out for you guys. Like, go do it. And it was like watching, like, it gave me like vibes of like me and Julian drifting back in the day. Like, different driving styles, but works together and looks the same from the outside. Looks totally different on the inside, but still looks the same on the outside. And like,
Sam is literally young me. And JMO is pretty much young you.
Exactly.
JMO's just like super smooth and controlled. Sam's like a little bit spastic, but really aggressive, almost too aggressive, and like crashes into people all the time. It's literally the same as me and the same as Ryan.
Exactly. I think that's part of the reason why they got on too, is like we see ourselves in them.
For sure.
And on top of that, seeing the younger generation be inspired by what we did and then go on to do that is like, it then circles back and inspires me again. Like, I inspire them, they inspire me, I inspire them, they inspire me again. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but basically when I seen them driving again and like doing what we did, it makes me feel like responsible to continue to carry that forward and give them like a reason to do what they're doing and like give more validity to what they're shooting for. You know what I'm saying? So it them doing what they're doing helped reinvigorate me quite a bit because of that feeling of responsibility, and also seeing their like fresh kind of take on being on animal style and like carrying the torch forward for the team is just really exciting. Yeah. They're sick. I'm sure you felt that way. You see the young guns just like going hard, big energy, throwing down on track. You're like, fuck, dude, I gotta like
step my game up.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So I felt the same way.
Yeah.
And it's just that like reverberating motivation.
Yeah. I was like, I'm gonna fucking throw away my horsepower in my car. Fuck them kids. You know?
Right? It was like JMO just shit out this dope ass S13 out of his garage. Like, fuck, man, I gotta build a car. I gotta build my hatch.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool to see them like. Yeah, for how old JMO is, like we're all fucked. Like for how good he is at like
he's so ahead of the game.
Insane.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's these fucking Assetto kids, man.
It's Assetto kids, dude.
After Final Bout, I was like, fuck, I gotta get back on the sim. I haven't been driving the sim. And also, like, I gotta say, fuck, man. Really cool opportunity to get to drive Matt's car at Final Bout, but man, I hate like pulling up to Final Bout and that, and everyone be like, oh shit, Julian's got the pro car. Like, it's going to be crazy. He's going to be so fast. I would much rather be in an underdog car because that car was actually not fast at US Air. Yeah, it was kind of disappointing. And I think it's because of the recent changes to it. And then after Final Bout, I started to like analyze, you know, video footage from the last few times I've driven it now with the NA setup. And I'm like, I was telling you about it. I put a way too soft front spring in it, and now it doesn't transition fast. It just like absorbs the transitions, which I think is probably good for like high speed. It gives it some stability.
Yeah,
but
when you're
on
flying on West.
Yeah, but on short trip, no, even on West, I drove with Matt. Like, that's kind of a funny story too. Matt, he was like, yeah, you can drive it at Final Bout, but we need to do a training session like next week. And it was like less than a week before Final Bout. And I was like, fuck, that's fucking stressful. I'm going to go fuck this thing up right before Final Bout. And he was like, I'll take it easy on you. And when Matt says that, like, I can trust him. Like, he's so fucking in control of his car. And sure enough, the fucking first lap out, he hit me. But it was so light, you couldn't even see it. I was like, oh, fucking good. Didn't want to do more body work. But good thing I went and fucking drove with him, because we got through like half the day, and then Alec noticed that oil was just like spewing out of the oil pan, and the old return line from the supercharger, the fitting on the oil pan had split, and it was just like puking oil from the pan. So I had to take the car home and pull the pan off, and Luke welded it up for me. But had I not gone and driven with him, I'm already that guy showing up to final bout with a pro car, and then I'm going to go puke oil all over the whole track and ruin the day for a while. Like, oh, thank God.
No more V8s for you, dude.
But then I was the guy with a pro car that just broke the shit out of my car multiple times. So that sucks, but it was my fault.
I mean, that's pretty normal for that car. Even if it's not your fault, it breaks.
Yeah, I've definitely found the weak points in it, and the weak points have been made weak over years of abuse with 1,000 horsepower. Like, that car has been
it just expired in your hands, basically.
Yeah, that car's been abused.
Yeah,
I think you're also
been there for it.
Good at finding the breaking points of stuff.
I'm good at breaking shit, but I've definitely I feel like I've driven it pretty gently compared to how I normally drive. And people have pointed that out. Hurt was like, you look like you're driving that car really calmly. I'm like, it's kind of terrifying. Especially with the supercharger. It was actually like scary to drift that car.
Did it give you like a new level of respect for like?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I've learned a lot doing this shit with Matt too. It's pretty cool.
How did that like come about? Without spilling too much secret sauce.
There's no secret sauce at all. He actually hit me up a couple years ago and asked me if I wanted to drive it in pro spec, like on his team. And I was like, wow, dude, that is really cool. I'm honored that you would ask me, but I think even having that kind of support to do FD, my heart is just not in it. And I was like dealing with my health issues and that old house and all the drama with that. And I was just like, it's not the right time for it. I'm already struggling enough to do my own kind of drifting that I really want to do. And I think trying to do FD would just kind of take away from my other drifting. So I declined. And then, I don't know, maybe a year later when we were living here, Evan was done using it for whatever stuff he was doing, ProAm or ProSpec. I don't know if he drove it as ProSpec. Anyway, Matt said he wanted to put me in it and like train with him. So basically I've just been his punching bag and I just do lead runs and it's sick. Like I've learned a lot. Yeah, and we treat it like Formula D. I don't get any practice runs. We go straight into it, which is a little stressful because I like to warm up and kind of find the limit. I usually like to go out and spin out a couple times and like find how hard I can throw the car without spinning, and especially if I'm going to be leading. And we just get straight into it. I have to work my way up to being aggressive, but it's not really about me being aggressive. It's like I just need to put down good lead runs, and yeah, it's fun. It's a cool experience. It's definitely different. He's got me thinking about things that I don't really ever think about with car setup and with driving style. And I think it's done the same in the opposite direction.
Totally. You can see the difference in his driving from when you started working with him and the results.
Sick. Yeah.
Yeah.
Aaron and I were at the Seattle round where he won. We were like partying with him after. Like,
fuck yeah.
Yeah. It's cool to have that, like, I don't know, mutual respect, I guess, and understanding that, like, what we're doing is beneficial and what they're doing is beneficial. And
for sure.
I think there was a long time where I was kind of like counterculture, like, fuck that, but, like, I think the mutual respect is actually like really, really going to be.
Definitely. And yeah, Matt's been really cool about it. He's been a good dude and has been really helpful. And he rides for us big time. He wants Animal Style to do good things for sure.
Yeah. I feel that a lot.
And, what else was I going to say? Yeah, I think like him driving with us a few times recently has also made him want to drive with us more. Like at that Sonoma event we did, and driving with you and Aaron at Fuel Fest, he like has so much fun driving with us, and that kind of made him realize he needed to do that more.
Yeah, that Fuel Fest was a blast. It was like me, him, and Aaron just like nonstop lapping. It's cool. Like you can trust them, and
Yeah. Because
trusted us, and
FD is a fucking job for him.
yeah,
Like it's straight up, it's a job.
yeah.
So I don't think he gets to have fun like that much. Well, he does these days. He's doing a lot of demos and shit.
Yeah. That fucking Poland Drift Masters event is so insane. Fucking stadium, like
That shit's
like
cool.
50,000 people or something.
Yep.
I haven't seen like the results of it, but I did see a clip of Nauki winning a battle against one of the Irish guys.
I think it's going on right now. But like, that's fucking unreal.
Yeah, man. I mean, Naoki was saying that, like, in his eyes, that's the highest level of drifting in the world. And it makes sense.
Yeah.
It's definitely the biggest production scale. Pretty high level of competition. Probably the highest level of competition as well. So you have like top D1 drivers, top FD drivers, top DMEC drivers.
Yeah.
So it's like everyone in the world. It's kind of like the Olympics almost, it seems like the drifting Olympics.
Yeah.
Pretty sick.
Yeah, we should go drive it.
Let's go. I don't know.
I'd like
It
to
means I'm going to have to get a V8.
I'd love to see
You're
you.
off the team, dude. As I'm driving a V8 car.
I'd love to see you go compete, something like that. It'd be so cool. But fuck it, let's just drive with the homies.
Yeah, that's the main focus.
Let's compete in Super
I
D,
want to
bro.
branch out and do some other shit, but if I'm not like doing Super D and driving with you guys, it's like none of that shit matters.
Yeah, that's facts.
Yeah.
That's the foundation of all of it.
What's the future of animal style look like?
J-Mo and Sam.
Nah, more of the same shit. Just
Yeah,
driving
dude.
more. I think, yeah, the young guys are definitely inspiring.
Mhm.
And just a lot of the NorCal guys in general. A lot of the Good Luck League drivers. Just seeing people level up. It's like, fuck. I got to step up and show them we still out here. You know?
Yeah, plus I feel like Japan has taken another another step. You know what I'm saying?
So too.
Like they're always
Slow
progressing,
down.
but it's like another like distinct step of like something's changed, something's different. They figured something out. We don't know it yet. Fuck.
And the craziest part is it's still like super simple car setups.
Mm-hmm. Because like it's not like you need to do drastic changes to the car setup in order to make drastic changes to what you're doing. Like the tiniest change in the setup of the car will change the feel of the car. That will change what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? And so they're just fine tuning to like the nth degree of just locking in and dialing in to what that meta that they're chasing. You know, just like such a precise fine tune into what they're doing.
Yeah, it's the way that I always talk about it is there's 100 people going and driving that track, and they all have these like very like minuscule changes, and one person will like try something and it will like increase their like speed or line or whatever, like just a little bit, and everyone will be like, "What did he do?" And then they all adapt. It's like,
and then they find the next variable.
It's like drifting machine learning.
It is. That is the best description of the Japanese drift community, at least the Mahon community.
Yeah.
It's like JDM drift machine learning AI Mahon spec.
Yeah.
And it's really not like that in America still.
It's 0% like that.
It's just not.
It's 0.1% like that. It's like that on Animal Style, and it's like that at Super D. Starting to become like that. That's the purpose, is to like that existing is the difference. That's where the difference in result comes from.
Yep.
It's the difference in mindset and the difference in like how the community interacts, and basically just mindset. Like what is the purpose that they're drifting for? Is it to get popular on the internet, or is it to like chase the meta that everyone's chasing?
Yeah. I've always said some of the best drivers at Mahon, you'll like never know their name.
And no, of course not.
Yeah.
Because they're just there to like become better drivers and keep pushing and be the best. And like taking time to create content takes away from that.
Yeah.
So why would they do that? They could just keep trying to be better.
This makes me think of when before we ever went to Mahon and we replicated it at Sonoma. And like a lot of the Sonoma drift regulars were like not stoked about it. And they were more so just like annoyed that we were getting permission to like do something different.
Mm-hmm.
And that was like a whole thing
Mm-hmm.
that frustrated me so much because it was like we were actually trying to do something for everyone, like really trying to push everyone to level up. That was like Super D before Super D.
Mm-hmm.
We just wanted to push everyone's driving level. And I remember like some of the people were like, oh, this isn't technical. This isn't even hard. Like I drifted it the first lap. And it's like, that's exactly the mindset that's holding you back from driving really sick.
Mm-hmm.
The whole point is these minuscule little changes. Like any person with basic drifting skill could link Mahon the first try.
Yeah.
It's not
like,
difficult to link the track.
Whole track. No problem.
That's not what's difficult. It's doing it in this very specific way on this line, getting on the throttle at this point, hitting these clips. Like it bummed me out. I was like, you guys really don't fucking get it. And you think we're just out here trying to like, I don't know what they thought. I think they were just mad that we were allowed to do something different.
That whole era and all of those experiences that we had at Sonoma were just like kind of eye-opening to the fact of how much A, the people around us didn't get it, and B, like what we were trying to do was not being reciprocated at all. It was just like being basically shut down, literally shut down.
What would be like the best advice for somebody who wants to be more analytical and be able to like pick up the nuances that they may not be seeing?
Film yourself, watch the footage, compare it to the footage that you think that your driving looks like, and then realize that it doesn't look like that. And then
it's exactly that. It's just being more analytical. You have to actually look and pay attention to the details.
Yeah. Somebody mentioned that somebody actually in their Super D application mentioned the reason that they're applying is because they want to drive an event that holds people accountable for their skill so that they can actually improve rather than just celebrate mediocre driving and not give a fuck about what they're doing and just be basically oblivious to the fact that they could do better.
Whoa.
Yeah. And it's all like you're approved. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Don't even look at the car they have.
That's exactly what it is. That's exactly, it's accountability. Hold yourself accountable. When you watch your footage, don't watch it to get excited about what you see. Watch it to find what sucks and compare it to what you like and find why yours does not look like that.
Yeah, I would say like 90% of post events, pretty much everyone on Animal Style has like something that they're like unhappy with their driving.
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
Like they just won't stop complaining about how they didn't drive the way they wanted. And I'm like, you were sick and you did like 100 laps. Your car worked great. You drove all day. You were one of the best drivers there. It looked amazing. You just fixed your shit. Yeah. So I should have thrown it harder. I should have chucked it harder. I wasn't, my timing was off. I'm like, just do it better next time then. That's the right mindset to have.
Yeah.
Yeah. Analyze your shit. So yeah, that's the advice. Like the way we all got our skills was by looking at ourselves and being disgusted and going, why, when I look at my footage, am I like, bleh? And then I look at their footage in Japan and I'm like, oh, right? Fix it. Don't just look at yourself and be like, oh, look, I fucking linked the track. I'm the shit. Like, I mean, fuck, dude, if that makes you happy, that's fine. But if you want to, reach that level, you have to hold yourself accountable for what you're doing wrong, what you could do better. Like, just be your own biggest critic. But I mean, if you're like, if you're at your local event and like maybe you are one of the best drivers there, that's a good way to travel. Come to Super D.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think being able to like watch other people driving on video and actually pick it up like very precisely is rare. And
I'm bad at it.
I feel like
To be honest.
Ryan and I are probably like in that rare category where we can kind of do it, but even still, going to Mahon and seeing it changed everything. And I was like, oh, we suck.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
So go see that shit in person. Come to Super D.
Yeah. Ride in the car. Also, I feel like that's something that I've been wanting to push at Super D is like ride with other drivers. Even if you're a, D group high level driver, you should be riding with other drivers that you think are better and analyze what they're doing and see how much harder you can push it.
Yeah.
Because you get stuck at a certain level. And if you don't experience it firsthand, you'll stay there. All
It's
of
true.
us.
Yeah. It is like.
You have to be willing and open to suck, basically.
Who doesn't want that around them, you know?
I think we were all just so willing and open to suck that it went right over our heads.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I have anything else.
Is it a wrap?
What time is it? How long did we do this?
I have to still drive home.
I don't even know because I didn't look at
It's
the
only
time when we
almost
started.
10.
Yeah. It's a long podcast. I can go check the monitor in a second.
Is it long?
I feel like we did that. That was a long one.
Really?
It's like almost 10
Yeah.
o'clock at night.
When did we start?
6:30, 7 maybe.
It was light outside.
Yeah.
I mean, 3 hours is normal,
Before
right?
7:30.
I mean,
It's
I
probably
just
like
want to
6.
deal with Ryan.
Check the mon, dude.
Yeah. Should we just say bye and then I'll go check it? Or you want to keep going?
I don't know. Check it.
You have anything
What if
else
we're
to
only
say?
like an hour and a half, dude? I'm so good at talking. I just want to keep going.
All right, guess.
I'm just kidding.
Guess how long it's been.
4 hours.
2 hours and 45 minutes.
3.5.
There
Oh,
we
shit.
go.
All right, we're done. See ya.
All right.
Love you guys.
Bye, everybody. Come to Super D. Come watch. Come get a ride along. Come buy merch. Come fucking support the shit. And,
Come supersede these nuts. Super.
come to
Yeah,
Super
okay.
Nuts and check out C's. You can see these nuts at Super D.
You guys are too much for me right now.
Come see us open to sucking at Super D. Come see us wide open to all of the sucking. And come save me with my K-Swap.
And
Please
come to our house and help us build them so it happens.
And hopefully I fucking finish my car. But I got less to do than you guys, so I'm not even enough for time.
You can do it.
Yeah, you're there, bro.
You got this.
You're in it.
Carpe diem.
We got this.
We totally got this.
Animal style on 3. 1, 2, 3. Animal style.
Oh,
We're tired.
fucking screen grab. All right. Bye, everybody.
Peace.
Thank you for listening to the whole episode. If you like the guest, be sure to give them a follow on social media. The link's in the description. Send them a message. Tell them you appreciated the episode. They put a lot into these. If you want to support us, check out the links below. Follow us on social media. Hit the subscribe on YouTube, Spotify. You can check out goodestco.com for the latest merch drops. Hit up the Patreon. See what we got cooking on there. We appreciate you guys.